everybody, to Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health, honor above all. And tonight, we are in Chandler for the biggest rivalry in the state. It's the battle for Arizona Avenue, as the Hamilton Huskies, with a record of 8-1, are set to host the Chandler Wolves, who are 5-4 on the season. And hello, everybody. Chris Harris here with you, along with former Dallas Cowboy and three-time Super Bowl champion Dale Hellestrate. I'll tell you what, it is a chilly night here in Chandler. So cold, Dale Hellestrate is wearing pants here tonight.
I told you, as soon as kickoff temperature's below 70, I'll throw on the slacks. I got the slacks on. This is football weather. This is a fat man's 80. I'm not quite a fat man anymore. Looking forward to some great football tonight.
You are looking sharp, Mr. Hellestrate. Hey, we got a huge rivalry here tonight. Two teams with Chandler and Hamilton located just 4 miles apart down Arizona Avenue. Do you know the emotions are going to be running high in this big rivalry game?
Yeah, you talk to the coaches, and these kids grew up playing with and against each other. So you've got long-term relationships, and they all is going to end tonight on the football field, which makes it a lot of fun.
No doubt about it. Now, Chandler, they are led by their senior wide receiver, Carter Ochoa. He has been a dependable playmaker all year long for the Wolves.
I saw him before the game. I mean, he is built like a man. You see the numbers there, 44 catches, 633 yards, and 7 touchdowns. He also punts. He does a little bit of everything for this Chandler team. Look for him to have a big game tonight.
Now, on the other side of the ball for the Wolves, sophomore linebacker Yona Kupu. He's been a tackling machine all year long.
A sophomore.
Yes.
It just blows my mind. I continue to see these sophomores pop up at the biggest levels of Arizona high school football, making plays, being really difference makers, and Kupu is one of those guys.
Now, offensively for Hamilton, they are led by their senior quarterback, Rich Lucero. What a year he has had. A dual-threat quarterback, but he's been really getting it done with his arm this year.
He has. He's thrown for almost 2,200 yards. That's 4th in the 6A division, 23 touchdown passes. Fantastic. He's a leader on this football team. Great arm. He can also hurt you with his legs a little bit. So Chandler has their hands full with number 15.
Now, on the other side of the ball for the Huskies, junior middle linebacker Bo Jandro. He's the heartbeat of that defense.
Yes, he is, and he's only a junior. And you talk about Jandro, he missed the first 6 games of the season. He already has 40 tackles on the year with only 3 games played. Huge addition to this Hamilton team, made a huge difference. Watch for number 7 to be all over the football field tonight.
All right, when we come back, we'll have the keys to the game and kickoff between the Chandler Wolves and Hamilton Huskies. It's the battle for Arizona Avenue. You're watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all.
As a member-owned financial services cooperative, we've been putting people before profit for 75 years and take pride in being a part of your Valley community. Through fundraising initiatives, volunteering, and supporting community events, we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve. Global Credit Union. Strength in community, strength in members.
It's easy to find stores that sell and install tires, but many of them don't offer critical services like alignments. Did you know the warranty from the tire manufacturer could be voided if your car is out of alignment? At Big O, we install and maintain every tire we sell, as well as offer many other auto repair services. And yes, that includes alignments. Here at Big O, everything we do is to protect you and your car. Guess that's why tires is in our name. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Thank you.
Get a 20% off coupon when you donate by August 31st. Find your nearest donation location at goodwillaz.org.
Tonight's coin toss is brought to you by Honor Health, honor above all. We have a special guest here tonight who's going to be doing the coin toss, and that is Malcolm Mitchell. He won a Super Bowl with the Patriots, and he's also a child book author, and he's also a Cox Digital Equity Ambassador. And he is handling the coin toss here for the battle for Arizona Avenue. Boy, it doesn't get any better than this. And it will be the Chandler Wolves. They will receive the opening kickoff, Dale, the big rivalry game. Here we go. And we are underway. And they kick it out of bounds. Not the start Hamilton was looking for, but Rick Garrettson's team's going to have excellent field position to get things started.
Just like all rivalry games, early in this football game, our emotions going to be in check. Pre-snap penalties, post-whistle penalties. Got to make sure you keep your eye on that, because these guys, they've known, a lot of them known each other since they're 8, 9 years old. Played with, played against, and now they're playing at the highest level of high school football.
And the quarterback for tonight, it is going to be the junior Dom Carmagiano. He is taking over now. Will Menzel, who was the quarterback, the sophomore, he is out for the rest of the year after breaking his wrist in the game against Basha on October 25th. First and 10 for the Wolves, right side. Boy, there was just absolutely nowhere to go. With the carry was Anthony Lejander. In on the tackle right there, number 23 was Tui.
Is that where you're going with? You're going with
Tui? Tui right now.
That's right, one time. Tui Peloto. Tui Peloto.
Okay.
He was unblocked and made the tackle for no gain.
And that went a little too high. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
Interesting talking to the Chandler coaches before the game. You know, it's obviously been a season that they're not used to. I don't think they've ever missed the open.
They have not, one of 2 teams.
But yet they still have a chance to go all the way in the 6A state championships when you talk about the PowerPoints and all that. But when you're used to the open, sometimes it can be a little disappointing.
And we're going to have a penalty here. False start. It's going to go against Chandler. You talk about the season so far for Chandler. They've been really dinged up, but you know, they've lost 4 of their last 5 games. You know, the last time they lost 4 regular season games, 2005.
Wow.
When they finished the year 4-6 and missed the playoffs. Rick Garrettson's team, though, you never want to count them out. They know what it takes to win and win big. And they're going to be a handful in the 6A playoffs. After the penalty, 3rd and 15. Carmagiano a little too high, so that's going to bring up 4th down. So how about the Hamilton defense coming up with a 3 and out?
Well, you had a couple open receivers. You got a young quarterback who kind of inexperienced and probably a little excited. That ball had a lot of zip on it right there. And a little overthrow. That when you get excited as a quarterback, a lot of times the throws are high early. They're going to try and settle him down and get him into rhythm as this game goes along.
And Carmagiano went over to talk to the quarterback coach, Brett Boyd, after coming off the field. The punt is away. And pulling it in was Jacob DuBois. 33-yard punt from Ochoa. And let's now go down to the field and check in with the 3rd member of our team, former Carolina Panther, Wes Horton.
Well, guys, looking at both teams before the game, not your usual smack talk that you get in a rivalry game like this. Both teams are locked in, they're focused, they're trying to do their damage in between the whistles.
Thank you so much, Wes. Excellent field position here for the Huskies as they get the ball for the first time, starting at their own 40. Lucero, the quarterback, out of the shotgun, looking for something. Now he's going to tuck it. Getting it out to the outside, and he's going to pick up the first down inside Chandler territory. Dale, you talked about this off the top. Not only can he throw the ball, but he can run it as well, pick up a 13.
Yes, he can, and obviously that dual threat, he acted like he's going to throw the ball till the last second. He's got 250 yards rushing coming into the game, so he can hurt you with his feet.
Yeah, he had a 55-yard run last week against Red Mountain as you take a look at that Hamilton starting offense. 1st and 10 from the Chandler 48. Lucero, he's going to take a shot down the field looking for the freshman Roy Oliver, and the pass is broken up. Defensively for Chandler going back to make the play, and that is going to be number 4. That is Scooby Bradley.
Boy, it was such a pretty ball in the air, and then you look down there and great coverage. I mean, you can't do it any better if you're Scooby Bradley than what you did right there, the senior defensive back, 6 foot, 170 pounds.
Right side. Nice pickup there for the Huskies, and that's Jacob Brown, the junior, 5'11", 190. Just loves to run downhill. As we take a look now at the Chandler defense, led by that man right there, the sophomore middle linebacker, Kupu.
Yona Kupu.
There you go.
80 tackles coming into the game. See, give me a shot at these, Chris.
Yeah, knocking it out of the park. 3rd and 4. And Brown gets bottled up. How about that? Chandler defense stiffening up on 3rd down. Then number 45 in to make the stop. And that is Xavier Senior.
You make that call when you know you're going to go for it on 4th down. Your side of the field. You got confidence in your offense. You call that 3rd down play to set up the 4th down play.
So it's going to be bring up 4th down and 4 from the Chandler 42. Play clock at 15. Chandler's offense with 3 and out on the opening possession. Now Chandler, their first time on defense, and Lucero for that Hamilton offense looking for Brown, incomplete. So nice job there by the Wolves defense.
It's amazing to me because that seems like the most simple pass in football, and yet you see it on all different levels how hard it is to complete that. The running back's running away from you to try and put the ball in the exact right spot. Obviously a little high there, but this is every single level of football.
And how about the rivalry between these two? Hamilton won the first 17 meetings. Chandler's won 11 of the last 14, and the Wolves have beaten the Huskies in 2 state championship games. Always a big game when these two get together. Handoff up the middle, and it is a black hole with that Huskies defense as we take another look at that battle for Arizona Avenue numbers.
Yeah, it's amazing when you look at it. Hamilton won the first 17 meetings.
Pretty amazing.
And I don't care if your campuses are right next door to each other. If you lose 17 straight, it's not a rivalry.
No.
It is not a rivalry, and now it has turned into a rivalry, which is special for Arizona football.
Boy, speaking of special, how about Derek LeBlanc Jr., 58, defensive end. Big pickup here, first down for Chandler. And that was Elias Gutierrez, number 16, with a pickup of 16.
Yeah, really nice job there. 14 catches coming into this game. You roll out, buy yourself a little time. Great blocking downfield by the other wide receivers, which is always great to watch.
And Legender with the carry pickup of 3. Legender in at running back is out tonight for the Chandler Wolves as Tristan Halsana, who is 3rd in all of 6A in rushing yards with 931 as well as 16 TDs on the season. He is not available tonight, so Legender is going to get the bulk of the work running the ball here for Chandler. Carmigiano incomplete. Big hit, though, for the Huskies, and that is number 13, Kingston Spivey.
Well, that Spivey name sounds familiar, Chris. Sounds familiar. A great job coming up, putting his shoulder pad right in the ribs and separating the player from the ball.
Yeah, Kingston's older brother, Trey Spivey, now at Kansas State, and Dad Jr., he played 5 years in the big leagues. In his rookie year, he won a World Series with the Diamondbacks. Third down. In and out of Ochoa's hands, but it was the big hit right there to break that up by Tui, the senior.
Well, you have to, as a quarterback, you got to realize where the defenders are. And you really threw your wide receiver right into Tui. Since you're not even going to try and pronounce the last name. I'll say it one more time.
What do you got?
Tui Peloto. Tui
Peloto.
Peloto. Yes. Nice form tackle again. You love the way these defensive backs for Hamilton use their shoulder pads to make contact.
Ochoa with the punt. What a great punt by Ochoa. Pinning Hamilton back. And the Huskies will have the ball from about their own 10-yard line. When we come back, we're scoreless in the battle for Arizona. You're watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all.
Game Time on Yurview is presented by Honor Health, Honor above all, and in part by Collins Comfort Masters. No worry. By Luna Restaurants and Valley of the Sun National Football Foundation, working together to support Arizona Scholar athletes. Gateway Community College, lower tuition, 100% acceptance. And
visit the giant Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert.
And tell them Charlie sent you.
Nature has a subtle way of telling you when something is good. Those healthy, everyday choices, together with our first-class team of experts, are a great way to honor health.
It's our last game of the season. Where is everybody?
They've all gone out to the game.
That's right. It's Battle for Arizona Avenue, Chandler at Hamilton. I hope you got there early to get good seats. Guys, what can we expect from these two coaches?
Well, Charlie, we got the best seats here, Dale and I, as we take a look at the Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert keys to the game, courtesy of Charlie. And here, take a look here at Chandler.
Obviously, if you're looking at Chandler with the new quarterback, you got to establish the run. We'll see if they do that. Have not run the ball a whole lot here early, control the line of scrimmage, and then defensively slow down the RPOs and slow down Lucero, and then don't allow Hamilton to go on extended drives.
Lucero taking a shot, looking for the freshman. Oliver, he hauls it in. Was he inbounds? He was. What a catch and what a throw. That's the senior to the freshman, a pickup of 33.
Absolutely amazing. I've talked about sophomores making impacts at the big school level, and now we got a freshman, Roy Oliver, who has had 27 catches, 609 yards coming into the game. Are you kidding me?
Handoff up the middle, pickup of one, maybe two on the play. Now we take a look at the keys to the game. Hamilton side.
Establish the run. It sounds like a recurring theme.
Go figure.
Yeah, have some explosive plays down the field, relentless effort to the ball, and then discipline, both pre-snap and during the game.
Once again, the Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert with the keys to the game. Thank you to Charlie. Been with us all season long. And how about Lucero showing that ability again? Another first down, a pickup of 11.
Yeah, boy, he did a really nice job. You had Adam Browder right there in the hole, gave him a little fake, able to pick up the first down.
And they went hurry up there. We got a penalty flag. Take a look. Our officials, as we take a look at the last play. Boy, look at Lucero.
Yeah, that's, you're going to sit there and you got to go watch that film tomorrow. Your buddies have a little fun with the Aiden Browder.
And Aiden Browder, one of the most sure tacklers in the state, committed to NAU. So it's going to bring up first down and 5 after the penalty. Play action. Lucero, plenty of time. Takes the shot, just overthrows Oliver. That'll bring up second down and 5. A great protection up front for Lucero. Just overthrew the freshman wideout.
Well, really nice job with the run fake there. That kept the linebackers up front. A little window there for him to complete that ball. Needs to put a little air under it, because I tell you what, Oliver was wide open on the little post route, not post route, the corner route.
Hamilton playing with the up-tempo, and you expect to see that with the offensive coordinator Noel Mazzoni. Lucero going to keep it again, going to pick up the first down. Well, you look at Rich Lucero, the senior, you know, he's got terrific speed as well. He ran 110 hurdles in the state meet and also the 300 hurdles as well. The officials for tonight's game, referee Jake Gustafson, the umpire Bradley Boyles, head linesman Caden Gustafson, line judge Ani Bayardo, back judge Travis Keedy, side judge another big pickup and a big hit right there for Chandler. Number 5, Aiden Browner with the big pop. But a pickup of about 9, though, on the play. Torres. Second down and 1. Brown, big hole, left side, lowers the shoulder inside the 15.
5'11", 190 pounds, running like a wrecking ball. Hamilton up to the ball really quick again.
And Hamilton down the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again. Lucero pump fake, has the receiver, touchdown Huskies. And it is Logan James with the 14-yard touchdown catch, his 4th TD of the season for Lucero, his 24th TD toss, and the Huskies strike first.
What a gift it is to have a tight end like Logan James, 6'1", 220-pound senior. Again, play action, double pumps. Fits the ball right in there. James gets to the ball and gets to the end zone. And you know, you look at that drive, and they mixed everything up.
90-yard drive capped off by the 14-yard touchdown. Lucero to Logan James. The extra point is up, and it is good. 5:38 remaining opening quarter. Hamilton on top.
Tired of repainting your home year after year? Introducing Rhino Shield, the revolutionary solution that's not paint. Rhino Shield is a durable ceramic that bonds to your home, creating a shield against harsh weather conditions. Say goodbye to frequent repainting, cracking, and peeling. Resist UV rays, keeping your home looking beautiful for years to come. Rhino Shield is backed by our 25-year warranty, giving you peace of mind and confidence in your investment. Rhino Shield, the future of home protection.
Rhino Shield. Make me smile.
Well, we've been testing Dale and Wes's knowledge all season long with the college trivia brought to you by Gateway Community College. Well, tonight, Dale, Wes, you guys are off the hook.
Why's that?
We're going to go with a fun fact this evening. And there have been many celebrity commencement speakers over the years. One of the most interesting, however, was Kermit the Frog, who spoke at Southampton College back in 1996. Tonight's fun fact, brought to you by Gateway Community College, lower tuition, 100% acceptance. Do you remember your commencement speaker, Mr. Hellestray?
I absolutely do not.
Nor do I. And Hamilton kicks it away, and this one's going to go out of bounds again. My goodness. Need to get that straightened out. That's Logan James, who just checked that, number 36, Jackson Swink. Let's now go down the field and check back in with Wes.
Well, guys, our producer brought Kratz. He gave me the option before the game. Wes, do you want to go up in the booth or you want to go down on the field? Well, I regret my decision because I am freezing my tail off down here, guys. Can I come up there? Let me know.
Hey,
I'd love to go up there and be warm.
That's USC Carolina talking right there. Soft as taffy.
Handoff to the right side. Lejander, wow. Gets absolutely buried and leading the way. Bo Jandro, the junior. Dale, this is the guy he spoke about before the game here tonight. That guy can do some damage.
Boy, you can see him running the football. Hurt early in the season. This is his 4th game played. Already 41 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. He's a tough physical football player that loves to hit you.
Came back just in time from Premier Region play. Left side, Ochoa out of the Wildcat. We were talking to the coaching staff, and they said keep an eye on that. Might be running some card Ochoa out of the Wildcat. And it's going to be a first down there for the Wolves.
Nice job the left side of that offensive line for Chandler. You got Logan Ray, Noah Swope. Both juniors got a young offensive line for Chandler. So 3 of these guys coming back next year.
And it's going to be Ochoa once again. And he gets the ball into Hamilton territory. Carter Ochoa, excellent athlete. He's got some size to him as well. He can get the tough yards for you.
I mean, I saw him on the side or on the field before the game. I mean, he's thick legs, nice rear end for a football player. I don't know if we can say that on Cox, but
we just did.
He's built to do these things.
Left side, big pickup. And making the big run right there, Jay Arnold. That was another player we said would be in the backfield as well. Also plays linebacker. Just a sophomore, pickup of 24.
Really nice job, run option there, and he has the ball in his hands, reads the defensive end. Defensive end comes crashing in. He keeps the ball. And boy, when these guys are carrying the football, there's a different pace to it.
Yeah, Arnold started the season as the JV quarterback and was pulled up to varsity when they needed help on defense. And you can see why he was doing damage on the JV level as a quarterback. Boy, he is a handful. 6 foot and 195, but he runs bigger than that.
You see him running through tackle. You're not going to arm tackle him. And talking about Jay Arnold, he's only a sophomore. Again, another one of these sophomores that just look like grown men out on the football field, which is amazing to me. When I was a sophomore, I was just wondering what I was going to do on Friday nights.
You're still doing that. Well, it's time now for the Violuna Scholar Athletes of the Week. Each game, we will recognize a player from both teams who represent their programs the right way, both on and off the field. For Chandler, senior linebacker Sean Perez. He's got a 4.1 GPA and also runs track at Chandler. Sean's also part of Chandler's leadership program and volunteers at Feed My Starving Children, amongst other groups. Meanwhile, for Hamilton, senior offensive and defensive lineman Chris Warner. He's got a 3.6 GPA, part of Boys and Girls Club volunteers time there, as well as Cornerstone Christian Church, as well as some other organizations. Congratulations to Sean and Chris, our Violuna Scholar Athletes of the Week. Be sure to visit Violuna and mention you saw the Scholar Athlete on Game Time. Violuna and Valley of the Sun National Football Foundation working together to support Arizona Scholar Athletes. And a big thank you to Bill and Janie Riddle, the owners of Violuna, just everything they do in the football community here in the state of Arizona. We're so fortunate to have them and all the great work they've done over the decades. Coming out of the Hamilton timeout, it will be first down and 10 in the Wildcat. Right side, ball is loose. Knocked away from Ochoa.
And then knocked out again.
Oh my goodness. What a wild play deep in Hamilton territory. Huskies are saying they did end up with the ball. Oh my goodness, what a huge play by that Hamilton defense.
Looks like it's a nice hole. Again, the Wildcat through there, then watch the punch out. What a fantastic play. Looks like that's number 23, Tui.
And then Richardson got it. He had it knocked loose. And then it's a battle down there to see who comes up with it.
Wow. You know, when you're talking about two good teams playing against each other, it's those little things that can make a big impact on the game.
Tonight's Eye on the Game is brought to you by Collins Comfort Masters. No worry, it's Collins Comfort Masters, and it's that last play right there. Ochoa gets it knocked out by Tui. Richardson has it, then he doesn't. And then tough to tell who ended up with the ball there for Hamilton, but the Huskies do have it. And remember, Hamilton, their last drive started from their own 10-yard line, marched it 90 yards down for this touchdown, and this one starts from their own 3-yard line.
Well, and that's one thing that Chandler came into the game. You know, Ryan DeRocher, the defensive coordinator, you know, they've talked about it. Rick Harrison, you do not want to have extended drives. Well, we're going to see where this one ends up, but the last one, as you said, went 90 yards.
And on that 90-yard drive,
11.3 yards per play. Fantastic. Obviously a first down almost every time you put the ball in play.
great work, as always, by our stellar statistician, Jared Donnins, all season long.
Jared, did you just walk over here today? Moans and groans about having to come up to Scottsdale and Phoenix, and now we're in his neck of the woods.
Yeah, we got to throw him a bone once in a while. Pickup of 6 can bring up 2nd down and 4. Oliver in motion. Falling forward, getting dropped around the 30-yard line for Hamilton with the carry. That was Skylar Cole, the sophomore.
Another first down. And right now Hamilton is doing kind of whatever they want. They've decided we're going to go on the ground right now. They threw a few passes earlier in the game.
So 1st and 10 from the 30, just over a minute and a half remaining here. Opening quarter, Cole again, right side. Boy, plenty of room. He really didn't get touched until he got to the 40-yard line.
Well, 11 yards per play. That's another 11 yards in this offensive line. I know they ran White right there, but Rex Waterman, Chris Warner, both 295 and 300 pounds. Waterman a junior, Warner a senior, just opening up tremendous running holes.
And that was Cole once again, but he got tripped up this time by Craig Noble, making the nice play. And we got under a minute remaining here in the opening quarter. Hamilton with the 7-0 lead. Pass is complete. James shakes off one tackle inside the 45-yard line of Chandler. A pickup of 17 for the senior tight end.
Really like Logan James. I mean, makes himself a nice big target, gives his quarterback something to throw to, and then as soon as he catches it, boy, he's off to the races.
Lucero passes complete. James once again inside the 30-yard line, right on cue. Already has the touchdown catch. 2 big pickups here, and we got a player down for Chandler, and that is going to be Aiden Browder. Boy, you hate to see that. The senior middle linebacker. Been such a big part of this Wolves defense. Been battling the injury bug this season.
Tell me what doesn't fit with this Hamilton offensive line. You got Rex Waterman, he's 295 pounds. You got Chris Warner, he's 300 pounds. You got Charles Hawk at center, 286.
Is that all?
You got Misselbauer at right guard, number 74, 6'4", 297. And they got little Dean Thompson over there at right tackle.
How little is DT?
6'2", 210. but he's a sophomore.
Wow.
And he's out there battling at the 6A level. It's just, you sit there and look at that and go, I am continually amazed at all the underclassmen that are making huge impacts for really good football programs.
Speaking of huge impacts, great to see Aiden Browder walking off the field under his own power, the NAU commit. He was one of 2 returning starters on the defensive side coming into this season for the Wolves. Hopefully he is going to be okay. Boy, if there's a game these players do not want to miss,
right,
it is this one. Hamilton, Chandler, 15 seconds remaining here, opening quarter. Lucero Adeshaka has one-on-one coverage up top. And he's going to keep it. How about the pressure there by Chandler? And we are through the opening quarter here, the battle for Arizona Avenue. And it is the Hamilton Huskies with the lead over the Chandler Wolves, 7-0. Second quarter. When we come back, you're watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all.
Imagine a puzzle, ever-changing, 3D, with millions of pieces. This puzzle is you. Your heart is a piece, so are your lungs, your lymph nodes, and even your blood cells. Your brain? That's a puzzle within a puzzle, too complex to complete alone. From annual checkups to advanced treatments, Honor Health has assembled a team of trusted experts to help you put it all together.
Gladys Murray, all she does is worry. She even worries about,
why is it impossible to hum while holding your nose shut?
But when her AC is making strange noises, there is no worry because she uses Collins Comfort. She knows they'll get her system back up and humming in no time with their same-day service, 24/7, all year long.
No worry.
Heating and cooling problem? In a hurry? No worry. Call Collins at 480-NO-WORRY. Collins Comfort, home of no worry service and pricing.
Arizona, do you have old, ugly, or damaged concrete? You need to call Galaxy Concrete Coatings. Give your concrete floors a transformation. Galaxy Concrete Coatings is 4 times stronger than epoxy and is designed to work on your garage floor, driveways, walkways, around your pool and patio. And even better, it's ready to go in 24 hours and has a lifetime warranty. Click on GalaxyConcreteCoatings.com or call 833-417-0635 for 10% off. Galaxy Concrete Coatings. They are out of this world.
Parents, counterfeit pills laced with fentanyl are taking the lives of Arizona youth at an alarming rate. Just one pill is all it takes. Most parents have no idea until it's too late. For more facts on fentanyl, visit talknowaz.com. As we get ready to start the second quarter here, the battle for Arizona Avenue. Look what we have here. We got Malcolm Mitchell with us. Won a Super Bowl with the Patriots. He was a Georgia Bulldog, though, before that. And also a child book author.
That's right.
Congratulations on that. Also a Cox Digital Equity Ambassador as well. Thanks for joining us here tonight.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this is
now,
awesome.
Hold on. What's wrong with it? Chris, why'd you give him the little kid's chair?
I mean,
he's sitting there looking up at you and go, what on earth is wrong with his picture?
Malcolm, this is how we roll.
Listen, I've learned to humble myself, so this is okay.
Hey, listen, so a child book author, and you also got your foundation, Share the Magic. First off, I want to get in the child book author. You just got done with a new book, A World Within Reach. Just talk about how you got into becoming a child book author and how this one went.
Yeah, I grew up just like many of the kids on the field tonight, wanting to be a professional athlete and thinking football meant everything. And it is very important and plays a pivotal role in certain situations, but I learned that educating myself was important. So I wanted to inspire kids, even on their path to being extraordinary athletes, like this play I'm watching right now.
Yes, Jacob Brown. Big pickup there to about the 12-yard line. First down for the Huskies.
Yeah, wow, that's incredible, and that was a great run. You know, your brain and educating yourself is, if not more important than your ability to play sports, and that's why I started writing.
Well, your ability to play sports, as you and I...
Touchdown!
Well, we got the call. Malcolm Mitchell steps in the booth. Huskies respond. And it's Lucero finding Sabram Torres for the 12-yard touchdown for Torres. That is his 8th TD of the season, and the Huskies extend their lead. Now, Malcolm Mitchell, former wide receiver.
This is kind of intoxicating.
What did we see on this play?
Well, I saw a stop route, but I saw him catch the ball, find open space, get upfield, and get into the end zone. Great. He didn't extend the ball, risking a fumble, so good play by him.
8th touchdown of the season for him, too.
Yeah.
So, a tremendous year.
Extra point is up, and it is good. 14-0. Huskies with the lead. Sabram Torres with the touchdown catch. Now, earlier today, you had a chance to go read to the kids over at San Marcos Elementary School.
Right.
Yeah, what was that like?
Well, I was able to read to 2nd and 3rd graders and inspire them, hopefully, to become readers or embrace it as something that can help them get what they want out of life. Reading has played a pivotal role. While being a football player, student athlete at the University of Georgia and playing in the NFL was really cool, really fun, created some opportunities, reading is how you sustain. So learning takes you further. A good friend of mine named Tom Brady said the more you know, the further you go, and reading is one of the most efficient ways to learn a bit more.
So when you talk about, obviously every one of these kids on this field want to go on to the next level.
That's right.
And very few of them are going to be able to do that. But the education part will carry you through the entirety of your life.
Even those who are able to make it to that level, which from my perspective, being someone who did, it's great. But listen, being educated will take you further than any sport. And if you are educated while playing the sport, you're only going to take yourself to the next level. And oh, by the way, it's not your athleticism that gets you up in the ranks. That's just a fallacy. It is important, obviously, but to get to the highest level, it's not about how fast you run. It's how well you can think while you're running.
Well, hold on now. You got 2 rings on.
Yes.
Which rings do those represent?
I have on an AFC championship ring, and I have on an SEC East championship ring.
Okay.
Okay. We got 3 Super Bowl rings here sitting to your right, Malcolm.
Well, and I won
Not
3.
on them, but...
No, I didn't. So why are you talking? We need to be talking to you about winning championships.
I want to...
I played a long time ago. I don't know. What year were you born?
I was born in 1993.
All right, so that was my 9th year in the league in 1993. So I'm an old guy. I'm a has-been, but that's what I'm talking about. Your career, no matter how long it lasts, it only lasts for a certain period of time. And you got to have something to lean back on.
That's right.
And now tell us about your foundation, Share the Magic, and what led to your partnership with Cox Communications.
Yeah, in 2016, I created Share the Magic Foundation as a vehicle to inspire kids to read. Through my work with the foundation and communities, Cox realized that educating and access was important to me. So in 2021, they asked me to come and be their digital equity ambassador, going out in communities and doing things like I did today to encourage kids not only to read, but to use the internet in a meaningful way.
By the way, I don't like the internet because some of my buddies have pulled up some pictures from a long, long time ago.
That's right.
Internet never dies.
No, yeah, but it's jam-packed full of information.
Yes, it is.
Take you anywhere you want to go.
And we got to look right now at the book cover, A World Within Reach. Now, how do we make sure our communities are safely and effectively connected to the internet?
Well, Cox is offering some incredible resources to ensure. Oh, that was a big hit.
That was a big hit, but it's going to be a first down for the Wolves.
So Cox is providing some amazing resources for communities to take advantage of, and you can learn more about that at Cox.com. You can also go to Cox.com/read to learn more about the book and digital equity and being safe.
That was Max Sprout with the big catch there for the Wolves, transferred in from Desert Vista, just a sophomore. How about Tui making another play defensively? Now, if people, they want to go to learn more about your new book, A World Within reach in your foundation, share the magic. Where do they need to go?
Go to readwithmalcolm.com. Easy to remember. My name is Malcolm, and I like to read. And you can also go to cox.com/read, and you can learn more on those two platforms.
Incomplete. And Malcolm is currently in the middle.
Stop it.
Between Chris and Dale. You walked right into that, man. You walked right into that. Hey, so you grew up in Georgia.
That's right.
Went to Valdosta High School. Valdosta or Valdosta?
Valdosta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perennial power.
I mean, the winningest high school football program in the country, just to throw it out there.
I just set you up so nicely.
It was beautiful.
There's a coach that was really successful here by the name of Norris Vaughn here at Mountain Point High School.
Okay.
I don't know if that name, you came across that name at all during your time in Georgia. He also coached in Georgia, too. And we're around the left side. It's Ochoa. Another big pickup here for the Wolves. Carter Ochoa, and now Chandler is in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again. What's it like for you to be here and watching a high school game?
It's been a little while.
Yeah.
It's a bit nostalgic, kind of flashing back to moments that I had in high school. But, man, just happy to see the kids invest in something that I do think creates a lot of structure that will help them advance in life. So I know the perspective they're seeing it from. I'm just looking at it from a different one, from all the experiences that I've had. Did he get in?
And I'm going to mark him just short.
Did not get in. So you went to Valdosta, and you already pointed out the winningest program in America. Did you have a rival?
We had a rival, Lowndes County High School.
Were you close to each other, or just you were both really, really good all the time?
Well, Valdosta reigned supreme at one point, then Lowndes took over, and now I think it's balancing back out.
Okay. Yeah, because the rivalry games, they always have a little different emotion to it.
1,000%. Oh, they scored a touchdown?
Touchdown, Chandler, and it is Carter Ochoa who finds the end zone, and the Wolves are on the board. Carter Ochoa takes it in from 1 yard out. Big touchdown there for Chandler to stay within striking distance here. Take another look. What do we got here, Matt?
Well, go ahead.
That's just mano a mano, me against you. And we're going to try to run it down your throat, and they were successful in that moment with that play.
Extra point is up, and it is good. And that'll do it. Malcolm Mitchell, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate the time. Super Bowl champion, child book author, Cox Digital Equity Ambassador. Make sure you check out Share the Magic, Malcolm Mitchell. Appreciate the time.
Thank you, my friend.
Hamilton with the lead, 14-7. We'll be right back. You're watching Game Time on Yurview.
Game Time on Yurview is presented by Honor Health, Honor Above All, and in part by TalkNowAZ.com. Protect your kids. Get the facts on fentanyl. AZ FAFSA. Free expert help is available. Visit azfafsa.org. Parker & Sons Cooling, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing Experts. We're not your average Joe. Valley Toyota Dealers. Let's go places. And Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Pretty tough decision there, eh, Pat?
Not really. This time I'm using AI to decide.
Wow.
What do you think, AI? RAV4, solid choice. Oh, sorry, this is my neighbor, Augustus Ironside. Super smart.
Every Toyota is an intelligent choice. Right now, lease a new 2024 RAV4 for $359 a month, or the all-new 2025 Camry for only $319 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
14-7, Travis Dixon's Huskies with the lead over the Chandler Wolves in the battle for Arizona Avenue. So glad to be with us. Chris Harris along with Dale Hellestrate, Wes Horton on the sidelines, and we were just joined by Malcolm Mitchell.
Hey, I got to talk to Malcolm. He doesn't wear his 2017 Super Bowl ring around because it's big as a hubcap and draws a lot of attention and
too much attention
and all that stuff. And I mean, my last one was in '95, and it's just a little couple diamonds in it and whatever. But that was a long time ago. pretty special when you got that. You lose the Super Bowl. I did get to find out, since I never experienced a Super Bowl losing party.
Okay.
Malcolm talked to me about that and how miserable it was, and that kind of makes me really enjoy our Super Bowl victory parties more and more.
Take a look at now at the Big O Tires scoring drives. Big O Tires, the team you trust. The first scoring drive, Logan James with the 14-yard TD catch. 8 plays, 90 yards, just over 2 minutes off the clock. And that gave the Huskies a 7-0 lead. And then it was Abram Torres. Boy, how about the catch? A little stiff arm. He gets in from 12 yards out. That one a 98-yard drive. 14-7, Rich Lucero in that offense back out there again. And Logan James once again. Boy, sometimes you just have a connection with somebody. It's obviously Lucero and Logan James here tonight.
Still 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Hamilton, 200 yards of total offense plus that play. Chandler, 144 yards of total offense. These offenses are really clicking tonight.
Yeah, James already with 4 catches for 55 yards plus the touchdown. Now it's Jacob Brown with the carry. He's going to get stacked up. Going to get brought down just shy of the 40-yard line. And we'll see Malcolm Mitchell at halftime as well for the Global Credit Union Kick for Cash. So we'll see how the wide receiver can do coaching up the kickers out here at halftime.
Oh.
He's a little nervous over here trying to coach him up. I can see it on his face. He just wants the ball. He's all about the hands. All about the hands out there. Yeah, glad Malcolm's with us here tonight, the Cox Digital Equity Ambassador. Second down and 7. Boy, they are hitting out there. How about the sophomore running back, Skylar Cole, pushing the pile forward to get to the first down?
Right over the right side, you got Charles Hawk, the center, Misselbauer, the right guard, and Dean Thompson, the right tackle. Chris, the other thing about that is Charles Hawk is the dummy of the bunch. He's got a 3.95 unweighted GPA. Meanwhile, Misselbauer has a 4.2 GPA, and Dean Thompson 4.3 GPA, but he's only a sophomore, so he hasn't had to take as many classes.
Yeah, but all those GPAs doubled mine in high school. Lucero on the move, finds James once again. Still on his feet inside the 20-yard line. Another big pickup, this time 33 yards. And now James has got 5 catches for 88 yards.
Absolutely tremendous play by Lucero. Eyes downfield as he bought a little extra time in the pocket.
So Hamilton now in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again. Skylar Cole. Boy, how about the sophomore running back showing the speed, not afraid to drop the shoulder as well. Inside the 5, first and goal, Huskies.
Just big chunks of yardage by this Hamilton Husky offense.
Ball spotted at the 4. That Chandler defense gets the stop. It's going to bring up second and goal. In on the tackle there for Chandler. That was noble, but look at this run here by the sophomore Cole.
Again, look at that left side of the offensive line. He didn't get hit till he was 6 yards down the field. Waterman and Warner doing the hard work up front.
Second and goal. 6.5 minutes remaining here in the first half.
And excuse me, I do have to correct myself because that is actually Thomas Fua.
Lucero
is left guard.
Lucero, the pass incomplete. Nice job defensively to break that up by the Wolves. And that was Jacob Nager, the junior. So it's now third and goal. So Lucero thought about running, and the knee was close to hitting the ground.
You know, in the NFL, college football is probably replayed, and he's down where his knee hit. But this high school football, thankfully, we had to sit through a replay.
Sabram Torres just checked back in for Hamilton. Already has one touchdown catch on the night. Now we're going to have a timeout. Huskies will take the break as well. Hamilton with a 3rd and goal. When we come back, they lead 14-7. You're watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all.
Bienvenidos.
Here in the heart of the American Southwest, you'll find 3 well-known restaurants all named Valle Luna, serving the finest Sonoran-style Mexican food known across the country and beyond. And we're open for business, so come on in. We've fired up the grill and iced down the refreshments and even added some specialties along the way.
Thanks for coming.
Hello. Greetings.
Welcome back.
No matter where you're from or how you say it, at Valle Luna, you're always welcome, and we're glad to have you back.
There are so many reasons Sands Chevrolet is the one. Sands is the one dealership in the West Valley with the best selection of new and used vehicles. Sands is the one place you'll find friendly and knowledgeable sales associates. Great job, everyone. And Sands is the one dealership trusted in Arizona for almost 90 years. Take it from me, the #1 Sands fan. Sands Chevrolet in Glendale and Surprise, or shop the Sands showroom at sandschevrolet.com.
Hey football fans, host a donation drive with Goodwill and get your school's fundraising across the goal line this season.
Coming out of the Hamilton timeout, Huskies with the 14-7 lead. They've got 3rd down and goal.
Hamilton, 132 yards rushing, 139 yards passing. That adds up to, Chris, 271 yards total offense here in the first half.
3rd and goal from the 4. Wolves come with the blitz. Lucero escapes and finds the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Lucero with the 4-yard touchdown run. And Hamilton extends their lead. 4th rushing touchdown of the season for the senior quarterback.
Chandler brings some pressure. Lucero cool in the pocket. Doesn't panic. Here comes the Chandler defender absolutely running free, and that's Sean Perez. Dances a little bit, goes off the left side, and there you go with another touchdown for Hamilton.
And extra point by Swink is up, and it is good. So it's now 21-7. Hamilton with the lead midway through the second quarter. So coming out of the timeout, the Wolves come with the blitz. Lucero able to escape and make his way into the end zone.
Really impressed with Rich Lucero. Just done a really nice job here in the first half. Coaching staff said he is the most improved player on this football team this year. Senior, kept working, 6'4", 200 pounds. Came into the game with 23 touchdown passes against 4 interceptions. Anytime you have numbers like that, you give your team a chance to win football games.
Yeah, you look at Lucero, he's got a 3.6 GPA. He's got offers from Fordham and Georgetown, amongst others.
Only 3.6, that's why he can't play on the offensive line.
Yeah.
That's why he can't play up front.
That's why he's taking the snaps. Cannot be more impressed by Rich Lucero and just his continued development. He's one of the guys, he's been at Hamilton all 4 years. He's a program guy. And he stuck it out. He's been rewarded. He's having a fantastic senior season. He took over last year from Beckham Pellant when he got injured, and he's been the main man all season this year. With the return there for Chandler was Braden Nesbitt. As we now take a look at the scoring drive. Big O Tires, the team you trust. When Chandler had the ball last, and it was 8 plays, 65 yards, just over 2 minutes off the clock, and it was the 1-yard touchdown run. Wildcat QB Carter Ochoa. But the Wolves offense, they take the field once again, trailing 21-7. Good look at the senior Ochoa.
Looks a lot like Deebo Samuel.
He does kind of have the same build, yes.
Yes, he does.
That's a good comp. Legander with the catch.
Thank you.
Once in a while, you know, blind squirrel finds a nut.
I mean, look at how thick he is through the waist. and legs, and he can move.
2nd down and 8. Ochoa. He was our Vi Luna Scholar athlete in the first game that we had with the Wolves when they played Liberty. So he's a young man that gets it done in all facets. 3.9 GPA. Part of the Black Student Union on campus at Chandler as well. Boy, how about shooting in there to make the play for Hamilton. And it is number 32 for the Huskies. Dylan Linder, the sophomore, just shot in there and tripped up the back with Jander.
Yep, comes in on block, tries to avoid him, but tremendous athletic play when you're talking about Dylan Linder, the sophomore linebacker again. 6'2", 210 pounds, I would say. Keep an eye on him over the next couple of years.
Yeah, smart player and really vocal for a sophomore. Carmigiano, beautiful ball, but gets knocked free, incomplete. Boy, how about breaking it up? Getting back in coverage is number 51, the freshman, Casey Allen, 6'1", 175.
Yeah, what is going on? I mean, Casey Allen, you talk about him, obviously a ton of upside, but you see 6'1", 175? I was 5'9", 130 pounds as a freshman.
Yeah, but you also had clown shoes. You had size 15 feet.
Yeah, I complimented my lack of size with lack of speed.
You were a threat besides that. High punt. Come up to make the fair catch just inside midfield. Punt of 33 yards, and making the grab there was Jacob DuBois. If you want quality results from technicians who know how to do it right the first time, Gruix is the name you ought to know. When your auto needs a fix, call Gruix. By the way, when we talked to Malcolm Mitchell earlier, did you notice how he just kind of slipped in the whole name drop with Tom Brady?
Oh, yeah.
Did you notice that?
Very casual.
Yes, very smooth part.
Yeah. My teammate, Tom Brady.
Yeah. Wasn't even teammate, it was just my friend. You know. Oh, by the way, Huskies with excellent field position here. Inside Chandler territory, Lucero takes a shot down the field, has the receiver, intercepted. What a play to come over and get the interception for Chandler.
Looks like that's number 18.
Defensive play.
Austin Reese. Is that number 18? Was that number 18? Austin
Take
Reese.
another look.
Watch this play. Come over from the safety position. Had a lot of ground to cover. Tremendous job, because he looked like the receiver was open for a very, very long time. He's a terrific running back, but he wants to get on the field, so he's playing a little defensive back.
Pays off there for Ryan DeRocher's defense. Reese getting the interception, just a sophomore.
How many underclassmen does this Chandler football team play?
A lot. Lejander gets brought down. In on the tackle there for Hamilton is Jaden Stewart. Boy, he went in there almost untouched.
Yeah, when you're when you got that quickness in the middle of the football field, and that's Jaden Stewart. Boy, he's absolutely quick as lightning. And that's why he's got 34 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 5'10", 180-pound senior playing in the middle of the defensive line.
So we got a timeout, Chandler, with 3:47 remaining here in the first half. Wolves wanted to talk things over. Today's patio is reminding you the season of relaxation is here. There you see the Game Time crew chilling out. The best way to watch a ball game in AZ is on the patio. Find your crew's perfect setup at todayspatio.com. And let's go back down the field and check in with Wes.
Yeah, guys, so far tonight, the difference is execution, right? Hamilton is able to stay on their blocks, they're able to catch the ball, and they're able to move the chains. That's been the difference so far tonight.
Thank you, Wes. Yeah, talking to both Hamilton head coach Travis Dixon and Chandler's Rick Garrettson. They said that's where the game was going to be won and lost, was in the trenches.
Right. Oh boy, you're talking about. Think about a call here. Looked like he had plenty of space to get it open. That's Ochoa. Usually can gain a yard, but now it's 4th down. And really, length of football. Are you going to punt it? Late decision here. Play clock's already down to 15.
Jason De La Torre with the tackle, the senior. Leads the team, 87 tackles coming into tonight, ranks 9th in all of 6A. And oh, by the way, Jason De La Torre's parents, they both worked at Chandler. He originally thought he was going to be going to Chandler as he was growing up, and then Jason's dad eventually became a principal here at Hamilton at one time. And now we got a penalty. It's going to go against the Wolves, pushing back 5 more yards.
I'm kind of surprised that Chandler didn't use a timeout there. Late decision making. They would look like they might have thought about going for it, but decided to punt the football.
And Ochoa gets it away. And the ball bounces the wrong way if you are a Chandler fan. And the Huskies are going to have excellent field position inside the Wolves' 40-yard line with 2:44 remaining here, as they're going to have an opportunity to try to extend their lead, led by their offensive coordinator, Noel Mazzoni, as we take a look at the Premier Region standings. And you got the Bears on top of Basha, 3-0. Hamilton checking in at 2-1. Perry, Chandler, Castile. Boy, so you people look at this region as like the SEC. How difficult of a region it is to navigate. Jacob Brown, left side. He gets bottled up. No gain on the play.
Well, you talk about Jacob Brown. Came into the game, 100 carries, 553 yards, 6 touchdowns. Also caught the ball 20 times. 5'11", 190-pound junior.
Transferred in from Saguaro this year in the state championship game last year with the SaberCats against Red Mountain. Ran for 116 yards and 2 touchdowns in Saguaro's state championship win. Penalty flag is in. Lucero delivers, and coming down with it, are you kidding me, is Logan James, but we do have the penalty flag in the vicinity of holding. And there it is.
You've got a very physical pass rusher.
Nonetheless, what a terrific grab by James.
Yes. James having the game of his life. Pretty good coverage, still able to come down with it, but the holding call moves him back, and that is the first penalty on Hamilton tonight.
So it wipes out a big pickup there. Lucero to James. Now the ball is back near midfield. Going to mark it at the Chandler 48-yard line. 1:45 remaining. Wolves with the blitz. Lucero escapes. Catch is made. Jacob Brown on his feet. We got a flag down on the play, but still up is Jacob Brown in for the touchdown. But let's see if the play is going to stand. But Jacob Brown was just weaving through traffic. And it was an ineligible player downfield for the Huskies.
The thing is, this is a screen setup, and you have to scramble, go out to your right, throws the timing of the screen off. Linemen don't know what you're doing back there. We got our eyes straight ahead. Somebody didn't get the number, got downfield. You can't get mad at him because he doesn't know what's going on behind him. Tremendous running catch after he got the ball. Just a tremendous call. As I was watching, I was going, is number 40 for Chandler, Craig Noble, to be able to catch him, and just missed him.
The answer was no. but the refs caught the ineligible player down the field. Wipes out the 48-yard touchdown grab and go by Brown. And now it's second down and forever. Lucero steps in and pass is complete. And we got another penalty flag down as Reese Rinaldi weaves his way through the Chandler defense, gets brought down inside the 5. And they're going to say Lucero passed the line of scrimmage.
Well, you can kind of tell who the penalty's on because Lucero is still standing on the 45-yard line. And they're going to call this back, and it's second down and, 30 now? You give me a play call for second and 40, Chris.
I don't have it. I do not have that. And it's a loss of down.
All right, so the ball was snapped basically on the 48. Wow. Wow. Pretty close. Pretty close.
Nice work by our crew in the
goodness.
truck, led by our producer, Brock Kraft. Done a great job, not only tonight here in the first half, but all season long. Appreciate everything he has done, all the hard work.
Oh, stop sucking up.
Hey.
He's done okay.
He's Oh, we'll see if that SMU stuff makes it into the show tonight. We'll see. All right, third and a lot.
A country mile is what they'd say if you're in Dallas, Texas.
Lucero breaks out, steps out just shy of midfield. That will now bring up fourth down and half a country mile.
No, still 3/4.
Still 3/4?
Still
okay.
3/4 country mile.
I got you.
Nice job by the Chandler defense responding to the short punt. Obviously, Hamilton's offense helped them with the self-inflicted penalties.
So it'll be Logan James back to punt. We know his hands are working tonight. Had a terrific first half. Nice punt. No returns. The ball is punted out of bounds. So the Chandler offense, they will come out with 57 seconds remaining here in the first half, and the Wolves still have 2 timeouts remaining. So let's see what Rick Garrettson and company decide to do, along with offensive coordinator Chad Carpenter.
You know, this is a team talking with Chad before the game. Obviously, the Open's probably not in the cards for them, whether they win this game or not.
Yeah, they'll be in the 6A playoffs.
But, and this is what I always say, as we have an injured Hamilton player down the field, when you come back for your 10-year reunion, your 20-year reunion, you tell me that, okay, I lost in the first round of the Open playoffs, or I won a state championship, give me the state championship 100% of the time.
No doubt about it. Well, it's never too early to think about college, and paying for it is one of the biggest concerns.
You're not doing this, are you?
FAFSA can help you with all of that. What is FAFSA, you ask? FAFSA is an acronym that stands for the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. To learn more about FAFSA and how they can lend you a hand with college tuition, go to azfafsa.org. And speaking of college,
you did not get
speaking of college,
wow.
Who is that guy?
Look at that dude.
Dale Hellestrae. And last weekend, you had the opportunity to go back for a homecoming and a celebration of the teams from your time in the early 1980s. What do we got here?
That is the Pony Express. You got Eric Dickerson, Craig James, and then my right guard, Andrew Campbell on the left, myself, and then our little fire hydrant fullback, who was just a battering ram, Mark Kreitz.
What a huge run here Legender still on his feet. The Wolves are in business on a huge run, 46 yards. Anthony Legender, the senior.
Look at this. Great blocking up front, obviously, but the cutback across the green. Nobody out there, kind of like the Cardinals last week against the Bears. Oh, you can just run out the clock, you hand the ball off, bang. Huge play for Chandler to put them in scoring position.
Anthony Legender, the senior running back, filling in for Tristan Halsana. And boy, what a big pickup that was. And right on cue with the Pony Express and the running backs you had during that time.
Yeah, you know, I showed up to this reunion. In 1983, we were undefeated, won the Cotton Bowl, and finished number 2 in the country. And I expected to show up to see guys with walkers and canes and wheelchairs. And you look at those guys, and they're all in. Where's this camera at?
Right here.
This is the first time we've done this all year, right?
Where have you been?
I've not ever seen myself on camera. I mean, Brock's always said I got a face for radio.
We're trying to keep it that way. The camera stays on me and Wes.
But it was a tremendous reunion. All the guys are in really, really good shape. And it's almost like you haven't missed a beat when you get together again.
Coming out of the timeout. And the catch is made. Wow. Coming out of the timeout. Jaden Spann, the junior wide receiver, hauls it in.
What a throw.
20 seconds remaining.
Roll now. Thrown on the run. Look at the spiral right over the linebacker underneath the defensive back. I mean, just a tremendous throw by Carmigiano.
No,
Carmigiano.
There you go, the junior. And, you know, you talk to the coaches. Carmigiano, terrific leader, got a great arm, he's got the size, he's got some moxie to him, really smart, high IQ. He's got a 4.2 GPA, and he's a tremendous worker as well.
So he could be an offensive lineman with his smarts, but 6'3", 180 is a junior. Again, you see little sights like that, and you look forward to seeing what he turns into next year.
Well, fans are fired up tonight because it's time for State 48's Raise the Roof. State 48 Roofing wants to remind everyone, keep your roof sexy with the #1 roofer in Arizona, State 48 Roofing. And we're going to have false start coming out of the timeout against Chandler. So that'll push him back 5. And that's now going to spot the ball at the 16-yard line. Rick Gerritson's team looking to add some points here, trailing 21-7. Ochoa, left side. Boy, just rolls over one of the Hamilton defenders. Ball is loose, but Chandler is able to recover. Boy, what a heads-up play that was for the Wolves. And on the recovery is the sophomore middle linebacker playing offense right now, and that is Kupu. Johnny on the spot.
Yep, and obviously some people are attracted to the football, other people are not. And Kupu, nice job recovering that. So now we got 8.9 seconds left. You have time to run one more play. It looks kind of like there might be a little something there, but look at the Hamilton defense come rushing over there, led by number 51. For Hamilton, and that's Casey Allen, the senior linebacker, 6'1", 220 pounds. They kind of close that hole up pretty quick.
So we got another timeout. Eric Richardson, assistant coach, also a terrific track coach at Chandler, really trying to get this offense squared away. So Chandler, Hamilton, both out of timeouts. And ball is spotted at the Hamilton 12. Ochoa in the Wildcat. He's going to pass it, has a receiver, touchdown Wolves! What a play! Coming out of of the timeout. And it is Ochoa in Wildcat, acted like he was going to run it, stepped up and floated it to Davion Loudermilk, the junior, for the touchdown. What a play by the Wolves. 11-yard TD catch.
Wow, wow, wow. And that's, again, what the running game can do for you. All 11 Hamilton defenders went to try and make the tackle. And it's one of those plays Chad Carpenter called. You look like a genius if it works. If you're throwing an incomplete pass or an interception, which I've seen both those things happen, that people are like, what are you doing? But first of all, you got to have the gumption to be able to make that play call. And Chad Carpenter, who's been around Chandler for a long, long time, went ahead and made that call.
So Chandler, they were out of timeouts. So you saw Ochoa start to go forward like he was going to run it. Like they had no timeouts. This is not. The clock's going to run out. Then he pulls up. Loudermilk slips behind the defense.
And Loudermilk, 6'3", 235-pound junior. My goodness.
And Rick Erickson, happy with what he saw there from his Wolves offenses. This now a 21-14 game.
Right back in this football game. Tremendous drive. Again, it's one of those things. Do you really even go for it? I mean, you got a little over a minute left. You got a couple timeouts. And yet the long run really opened things up and all the imaginations to say, hey, we can score a touchdown here.
And it paid off. 4.5 seconds remaining. And remember the last time Hamilton had the ball, as we take a look at our Big O Tires scoring drive. Big O Tires, the team you trust. 8 plays, 75 yards, just over 3 minutes off the clock. And it was Lucero, 3rd and goal from the 4. And he keeps it himself for the 4-yard touchdown run.
A lot of money. Sean Perez would have had him, and Lucero, I think, out athletic what Perez thought was going to happen.
And Lucero, he's got that track speed too. We talked about how he ran 110-meter hurdles at state and also run 300 hurdles. He's elusive. So we got the quick out. And let's see, we got zeros on the clock, so it is halftime here at Hamilton. And Travis Dixon's Huskies, they've got a 21-14 lead here at the half. And boy, that Wolves touchdown there at the end of the half really changed the tenor of the first half.
Absolutely, no doubt.
And let's now go down to the field where Wes is standing by with Hamilton head coach Travis Dixon.
I'm here with Coach Travis Dixon. Coach, assignment football and getting off a block. So there's the two areas you guys got to get better at in the second half. Anything else that you can think of?
We just got to be disciplined football. I think we do a better job reading our keys. We gave up a cheap one right here at the end. I think we got to do a better job of standing on the Wildcat right now. That's the biggest thing that we're going to get fixed up at halftime. And we got to continuously can't shoot ourselves on the foot right before half with the dang offense, man. We end up third and forever. That stuff when we had an opportunity, when we got a great defensive stop, we got to capitalize on those moments there. But we got some things that we're just shooting ourselves on the foot and be better football, clean it up in the second half.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Travis Dixon, his first season leading his alma mater. He led the Huskies to their first ever football state championships back in 03 and 04, and they lead here at the half in the battle for Arizona Avenue, 21-14 over Chandler. When we come back, it'll be the Valley Toyota Dealers halftime show. You're watching Game Time on Yurview.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
As a member-owned financial services cooperative, we've been putting people before profit for 75 years and take pride in being a part of your Valley community. through fundraising initiatives, volunteering, and supporting community events. We are committed to giving back to the communities we serve. Global Credit Union. Strength in community, strength in members.
Fall is here, and that means one thing.
Football, Charlie?
Yes, and Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's awesome touchdown sales event with a blitz of sales on your favorite models.
You're my MVP, Charlie.
I'm the GOAT.
Yes, you are.
During Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's touchdown sales event, get 2.99% APR for 36 months on select Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned vehicles.
Visit the giant Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert.
And tell them Charlie sent you.
Are you facing plumbing problems and need a reliable solution? Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, or an upgrade to a tankless water heater, Rightway has you covered.
And for a limited time, save 10% off repairs and installations. Don't let plumbing issues ruin your day. Call Rightway at 480-WE-FIX-IT and we'll get a plumber to your door. If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
%80 of school shooters told someone about their plans. Similarly, before taking their own lives, 7 out of 10 people shared their intention or gave some type of warning or indication. Speaking up can save lives. Look for warning signs, signals, and threats, especially on social media. If you see or hear something, let a trusted adult know. Let's stop gun violence. If you see a gun, tell someone. Gun safety saves lives.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Time now for the Valley Toyota Dealers halftime show here at Hamilton High School, and it's the Huskies with the lead over the Chandler Wolves by a score of 21-14. Well, this week, Valley Toyota Dealers stopped by the Hamilton Athletic Department. They are led by Brett Palmer. We always appreciate the hospitality when we come here. They dropped off a batch of cookies for the hardworking crew here. Valley Toyota Dealer is reminding you, let's go places. A cookie run in a new Toyota. That sounds like a good time anytime. All right, when we come back, we will take a look at the biggest rivalry in the state, the battle for Arizona Avenue. The story up next when we come back on the Valley Toyota Dealers halftime show.
In the design world, every client's needs are unique. Working with Today's Patio and their expert staff allows me to completely satisfy those needs. Their full catalog offerings ensure I get exactly what I'm looking for. And being able to mix and match collections, I can select the pieces that are just right.
Today's Patio, all your patio needs.
Another episode of Not Your Average Joe by Parker & Sons.
I'm so glad you're here. RAC is making the craziest noises.
Don't worry, I got this.
Voted #1 by consumers in ranking Arizona for 13 years running. You can trust Parker & Sons.
I'm all done.
The AC noise is fixed. If only you could help with this noise.
Don't worry, I got this.
Call Parker & Sons today. We're not your average Joe.
Make me smile. You are so beautiful. You make me smile. You make me
There are so many reasons Sands Chevrolet is the one. Sands is the one dealership in the West Valley with the best selection of new and used vehicles. Sands is the one place you'll find friendly and knowledgeable sales associates. Great job, everyone. And Sands is the one dealership trusted in Arizona for almost 90 years. Take it from me, the #1 Sands fan. Sands Chevrolet in Glendale and Surprise, or shop the Sands showroom at sandschevrolet.com.
It's more than a game. Oh no, it's much greater than that. It's a legacy, handed down over generations. A legacy of champions.
My name is Rich Lucero Jr. I'm a senior quarterback at Hamilton High School. My favorite thing is probably the camaraderie with my teammates, but my dad played professional football and he played quarterback too, so he kind of introduced me to the sport, and yeah, I just fell in love with it at an early age and it never stopped.
Dominate on 3, 1, 2, 3. Dominate!
Getting called out my freshman year was super exciting, and being able to be with the seniors and the juniors that are now playing on Saturdays and get to watching them on TV, it was really fun.
Jason Delatorre, class of 2025, linebacker. I've been playing it for close to 13 years now. I started since I was 5. It's been a great time. The brotherhood is amazing. The culture around it is just, it's something different. Originally, I thought I was going to play for Chandler because both my parents actually worked there. So I kind of always saw them fighting for who's going to be better.
On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Isaiah Garcia, offensive line, and I'm a senior. Yeah, I just play offensive line my whole life, getting to hit someone every play. I remember watching football games with my grandpa, and he just taught me everything, and I just started playing club. My most memorable memory from Chandler was traveling to California and just spending the time with my teammates.
Carter Ochoa, I'm a senior and I play wide receiver. My dad, my uncles, brother, everyone kind of grew up playing football, so it just kind of came naturally to me. And then as I got older, it kind of sprung into my own thing.
Aiden Bratter, I'm a senior and I play linebacker. Growing up, I was a big baseball guy. That's all I knew through elementary school, middle school, and then my 7th grade year, I played my first year tackle football, and I just fell in love ever since.
Travis Dixon, head football coach at Hamilton High School. Played quarterback, when I was a 3-year letterman here. I think the biggest thing for us was just getting Hamilton started. The Battle of AZ is always a good neighborhood rivalry. You know, you look at guys that you've grown up with, that you see around daily, you play Pop Warner football with or against.
That's always the biggest regular season game we have at Chandler. The energy is different that week, and it's a big game for us, and we think we can win it again for the 2nd year in a row. Last year's
loss was definitely a heavy hit. It's something like we expected to win. We were thinking about it the entire year. So to go out there and lose like that, it was definitely tough.
I mean, it's one of the best rivalries in the state, and we just plan on retaining that trophy and holding it up at the end of that game.
We always look forward to it, and people are ready to prove that we're still the best.
But I think the biggest thing, those kids do a great job of having balance. You know, at the end of the day, they respect one another's craft and what they do, and knowing that the work that we always put in, all of us, from coaches and players, that we're all competitors and want to win that game.
All the friends and family come, and it's super fun to play in a game like that and to be a part of a tradition like that. So I'm just really thankful for it.
It's more than a game. It's the battle for Arizona Avenue.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Arizona, do you have old, ugly, or damaged concrete? You need to call Galaxy Concrete Coatings. Give your concrete floors a transformation. Galaxy Concrete Coatings is 4 times stronger than epoxy and is designed to work on your garage floor, driveways, walkways, around your pool and patio. And even better, it's ready to go in 24 hours and has a lifetime warranty. Click on GalaxyConcreteCoatings.com or call 833-417-0635 for 10% off. Galaxy Concrete Coatings. They are out of this world.
The heat is here. Unfortunately, as some of you turn on your AC, you'll find nothing happens. It makes weird noises or just blows hot air. We hope it doesn't happen to you, but if it does, don't panic. Call Right Way and we'll get an expert out to your home.
If your AC is in need of repairs, book today and save 15%. Call or text 480-WE-FIX-IT or visit rightwayphoenix.com. If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
Flawless here, and that means one thing.
Football, Charlie?
Yes, and Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's awesome touchdown sales event with a blitz of sales on your favorite models.
You're my MVP, Charlie.
I'm the GOAT.
Yes, you are.
During Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's touchdown sales event, get 2.99% APR for 36 months on select Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned vehicles.
Visit the giant Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert.
And tell them Charlie sent you.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Welcome back to the Valley Toyota Dealers halftime show. The Hamilton Huskies with the lead over Chandler, 21-14 in the battle for Arizona Avenue. When we come back, we will have the Global Credit Union Kick for Cash.
Thank you.
Get a 20% off coupon when you donate by August 31st. Find your nearest donation location at goodwillaz.org.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.
There are so many reasons Sands Chevrolet is the one. Sands is the one dealership in the West Valley with the best selection of new and used vehicles. Sands is the one place you'll find friendly and knowledgeable sales associates. Great job, everyone. And Sands is the one dealership trusted in Arizona for almost 90 years. Take it from me, the #1 Sands fan. Sands Chevrolet in Glendale and Surprise, or shop the Sands showroom at sandschevrolet.com.
Tired of repainting your home year after year? Introducing Rhino Shield, the revolutionary solution that's not paint. Rhino Shield is a durable ceramic that bonds to your home, creating a shield against harsh weather conditions. Say goodbye to frequent repainting, cracking, and peeling. Resist UV rays, keeping your home looking beautiful for years to come. Rhino Shield is backed by our 25-year warranty, giving you peace of mind and confidence in your investment. Rhino Shield, the future of home protection.
Rhino Shield.
Nature has a subtle way of telling you when something is good. Those healthy, everyday choices, together with our first-class team of experts, are a great way to honor health.
Kick for Cash is brought to you by Global Credit Union, your world of financial possibilities.
We're on the field here for the Global Credit Union Kick for Cash, and we have 2 very special guests with us, our very own Malcolm Mitchell and Anna Williams. So Anna will be kicking for us today, and Malcolm has some words of wisdom for Anna. What do you got for her?
Take a deep breath, try your best, and let's get the job done.
Well said. Here we go, guys. Tough break. Anna, what was going through your head on that kick?
Just get it up.
Just get it up. Well, Anna, great job. We have some red vines for you. Oh, sorry. We have some gift cards. And we have a surprise for you. Malcolm and the people over with his foundation want to gift you with a brand new laptop to support your digital journey as you transition into college. So we want to say anything to Malcolm and his foundation?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Back up to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wes. How about that? Malcolm Mitchell, Share the Magic Foundation, sharing a laptop.
Sharing or giving?
Giving.
Okay.
I'm just trying to stick with the sharing theme there.
Oh, okay.
You know, share the dream.
All right.
Sharing the laptop. But great job. It's been terrific having Malcolm Mitchell here with us, the Cox Digital Equity Ambassador, Super Bowl champ with the Patriots, children's book author, the most recent one, A World Within Reach, and he's got the Share the Magic Foundation. And had a chance to chat with him during the second quarter. Boy, getting ready for the second half here at Hamilton. Rich Lucero and company, they were feeling pretty comfortable there for a while, 21-7. Then Chandler comes down, gets that touchdown at the end of the first half to make this a 21-14 ball game.
Obviously a fantastic drive. You hand the ball off. That was the key to that drive. Was you gained, what, 40 yards, 45? I'm not sure, because we did not get it from our super statistician on how long that run was, but it was a big run, and that's what gave them the opportunity to score a touchdown. And then Chad Carpenter calling the play, and actually somebody in the booth heard what the call was, and unfortunately it wasn't us, and he didn't let us know. So
could have tipped us off.
Yeah, it could have tipped us off. It was a 46-yard run. Thank you. I'm throwing the card at me.
Speaking of stats, how about the first half stats here?
Yeah, you look at that, and obviously Hamilton, huge chunk plays all through the first half. Didn't have a penalty really until that last drive.
One of them wiped out a touchdown.
Yeah, two of them wiped out huge plays.
Yes.
And but they ended up with 149 yards passing, 142 yards rushing. Look at the rushing for the Chandler Wolves. Obviously, they went to a lot of Wildcat. They're mostly in the second quarter, and so sets up for what should be a fantastic second half.
Expect nothing less.
Do you want to give the update on the biggest game of the night?
You know what? I don't want to give the update. I want you to give the update.
The Scottsdale Christian Academy Eagles, the 12th seed in the 2A state playoffs, defending state champions, up 21-0 at the end of the third quarter. So it'd be a huge win for us down in Eloy, Santa Cruz. I know you spent a lot of time down in Eloy, Chris. I know it's
a lot of times driving past Eloy on my way to Tucson, U of A.
I know it's a vacation spot for you and your family.
Driving right by there. Hey, we want to give a Premier Region score update. Basha leading Perry at the half by a score of 24-3. And it'll be Hamilton had the ball to start the second half. Kick goes out of bounds. Some other score updates passed along. ALA Queen Creek leading Queen Creek 28-0 third quarter. ALA Gilbert North leading Horizon 7-0 at the half. Higley, two-time defending 5A champs, leading Williamsfield 21-0 at the half. Thunderbird leading St. Mary's 6-3. South Point Catholic 17, Brophy 14. Mountain View 22, Red Mountain 21. Good look at Colin Bottrell, special teams coordinator, talking to his kicker, Christian Aguilar. Colin Bottrell always does a terrific job on the staff there at Chandler. Just having a quick word with his young kicker. Huskies, excellent field position. Start the second half at the 35-yard line. Lucero's pass is batted down. And we take a look at the Huskies offense in the first half. First, it was Logan James, the 14-yard TD catch, and then Lucero Torres, 12 yards for the score. Lucero was rolling. And he's going to keep it here, gets knocked down. But you look at Lucero's numbers from the first half, he was impressive.
9 of 14, 149 yards, 2 touchdowns. The 1 interception was a great play by Chandler. 38 yards rushing and also a touchdown.
And after that pickup of about 7, be 3rd down and 3. I'll tell you what, Chandler's defense can get a 3 and out here after scoring that touchdown in the first half. Start developing some momentum, and you can just scratch that idea. Jacob Brown has other ideas as he gets the ball to midfield. 1st down, Huskies.
Full head of steam off that right side. Again, you're talking about Dean Thompson, the sophomore right tackle, starting for what will be an open team at 6'2", 210, and then Liam Misselbauer, 6'4", 297 at right guard.
That's a tough sounding name. Wow. That's a lineman name right there. Big hole right side. Brown once again. You talk Jacob Brown, the junior. He's already got offers from ASU and Arizona.
You see Misselbauer right there. And yeah, you're not going to be a chess player if your name is Misselbauer. Look at him move that bishop. 11 carries, 73 yards for Jacob Brown.
Well, you can add to that total right there. Another pickup of 14 yards. That's now 12 carries for 87 yards.
Well, it's such a nice night. I mean, when you're playing football, this is a fat man's 80. I mean, the big guys, you barely sweat, you feel good all night long and all that. And you see these running backs now gaining momentum as the game goes along.
Just getting lathered up, Ellistre. 1st and 10 from the 31. Brown once again. And he's going to get brought down. Pickup of about 4. Let's go back down the field and check in with Wes.
Boy, this offensive line coach for Hamilton is very happy right now. He's seen some big holes down here. This offensive line is getting movement at the point of attack. They're staying on their blocks and getting some good chunk yardage.
Offensive line coach for Hamilton, Mark Tucker. He's been at the school since it opened up. Brown, boy, puts that shoulder down. He just punishes defenses with the way he runs. Another big pickup there for the Huskies, but again, that offensive line led by their O-line coach, Mark Tucker. They call him Tuck's Tanks.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, Mark Tucker been around for a long time, fireman, captain, all those things. And right now, if you're him or you're this Hamilton offense, if you're Travis Dixon, Noel Mazzoni, if you throw the ball at all on this drive, you're crazy. The way they are hammering Chandler right now up front, you let the big boys eat.
You always like to say, you keep running until they stop you. And if they stop you once, you do it again, just in case the first time it was a mistake. And Brown dancing, now putting the shoulder down inside the 5. And Hamilton's now in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again.
Well, they said their keys to the game, they want to establish the run. And, they talked about winning one-on-one matchups, but right now the one-on-one matchup is 5 on 11, those 5 guys up front.
10th play of the drive coming up for the Huskies. 8.5 minutes remaining, 3rd quarter. Brown takes the handoff, left side, pushes forward, and waiting for the signal. And it is a touchdown, Huskies. Jacob Brown, his 7th touchdown of the season, this one from 3 yards out.
There's something about imposing your will on another football team. And this offensive line, the entire drive, was coming off the football. There were some holes that you and I could run through. Obviously, Jacob Brown is much better than we are. But there were some nice holes up front. They continue to hammer the ball. Nice job by Noel Mazzoni finding something that's working and sticking with it. So many offensive coordinators say, well, I'm going to throw the ball here. I'm going to get in a little rinky-dink pass or whatever. Just hammer the ball while you're moving the football and finish the drive.
The extra point is up and good. You talked Noel Mazzoni, and just obviously had such great success in the college ranks, and Hamilton is happy to have him as their OC. Huskies have doubled up the Wolves 28-14, 8:18 remaining third quarter. You're watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all.
Fall is here, and that means one thing.
Football, Charlie?
Yes, and Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's awesome touchdown sales event with a blitz of sales on your favorite models.
You're my MVP, Charlie.
I'm the GOAT.
Yes, you are.
During Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert's touchdown sales event, get 2.99% APR for 36 months on select Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned vehicles.
Visit the giant Mercedes-Benz of Gilbert.
And tell him Charlie sent you.
Another episode of Not Your Average Joe by Parker & Sons.
I hear you have an emergency.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I don't have any hot water and I was just about to bathe in.
Don't worry. I got this.
At Parker & Sons, we know trust is everything, and who knows about trust better than your pets?
I'm all done.
Thank you. Now if I could just get somebody to bathe little Brody.
Don't worry. I got this. All done.
Call Parker & Sons today. We're not your average Joe.
The Huskies with the touchdown. They now lead Chandler 28-14. Take a look at offensive line coach Mark Tucker over there on the sidelines, and played his college ball at USC, just as our sideline reporter Wes Horton did. But he also, after his college football playing days, Mark Tucker, he was also part of the show American Gladiators, and he went by the name of Rebel. You know who else was a part of that American Gladiators show? Wes's dad was a part of that show, as well as Gemini. So we got a little connection there. And Wes, wow. I know you had a chance to talk to Tuck before the game here tonight.
That means I'm old enough to be Wes's dad, for crying out loud. But let me tell you the difference between Wes and Tuck. Tuck is out there in shorts right now coaching. Wes is looking for cover.
Wes, down on the sidelines.
Gemini in the American Gladiators. He was king of the joust. And I was very, very little, so don't really remember much of it. But it was very nice talking to offensive line coach Mark Tucker before the game, talking a little Gladiators talk. Very nice.
There's another look. 6'4", 255. As Gemini and Mark Tucker, 6'3", and I missed the weight on him back then.
Looked like I thought it said 255.
There we go. So Chandler with the ball, and with the catch and run there for the Wolves. That was Max Sprout, the sophomore, transferred in from Desert Vista. And you got the Wolves going a little hurry up here. Ball spotted at their own 48. Carmigiano, boy, good looking ball there from the junior. Rifles it in there. Catch is made by Elias Gutierrez. First down for the Wolves in Hamilton territory.
Gutierrez, 14 catches coming in the game. 6'1", 180-pound senior made himself a very nice target for the quarterback.
Carmigiano taking the shot down the right side, incomplete. Bring up second down.
Looks like he's going to run there for a second. Opening there in the middle of the defensive line, and saw his receiver streaking down the sideline, decided to take a shot.
Rick Garrettson's team, they're trailing 28-14.
Sixth season for Rick Garrettson already, 55-12.
It's his 15th season in total at Chandler, 6th year as the head coach. Carmigiano rolling right, delivers. Boy, great defense there, breaking that one up.
Your boy.
All right, I'm going to take a swing at it. Yep, Tui Pulotu.
There you go.
You just got to slow it down.
Kind of moved to safety, plays quarterback and safety when injuries happened earlier to Hamilton, and kind of a jack of all trades, and 5'11", 165 pounds, been all over the football field tonight.
Yeah, great return guy, too. In fact, he took a kickoff return for a touchdown last week.
A little miscommunication there as the receiver was running a go route, and I believe thought he was going to do a little stop route there at the sticks. Now going to bring up 4th down.
4th down and 10.
That was Jones, the receiver.
Big O Tires scoring drive. Big O Tires, the team you trust. End of the first half. Loudermilk with the TD catch. Ochoa, Wildcat QB, making it happen. Speed of Ochoa lays out for that one, not able to reel it in on 4th down. And Huskies defense turns over Chandler on downs.
Hamilton brought an all-out blitz. I tell you what, really nice throw by Dom here. Almost was able to come up with it, but he was under big-time duress from that Hamilton defense.
And the last time Hamilton had the ball, first play, an incomplete pass. The next play, they ran the ball all 9 times for 65 yards.
Well, let's see what they do here. Let's see if Noel Mazzoni wants to pull out some of his college tricks. We're going to start off with a running game.
So it's 1st and 10 from their own 43. Boy, what a burst that was on the left side by number 35. Been so impressed with the sophomore running back, Skylar Cole. What a job he has done.
6 foot, 192 pounds. These running backs get running downhill, and they lower their shoulders, make themselves small targets. But yeah, they're 200 pounds. Looks like there's another penalty, though, on Hamilton.
Yeah, it's going to be a holding against the Huskies. They went so long there in the first half before getting any penalties. Now they've been racking them up. Cole in motion. Lucero steps up. Has Cole out in the flat. He's going to take a shot down the field. Has a receiver. Logan James, the catch is made. James down the sidelines, and he is gone. They're not going to catch him. Logan James, 68-yard grab and go for the score. And the Huskies extend their lead. Wow.
Look at the protection here. I'm watching number 64, Dean Thompson, the right tackle, the sophomore, doing an unbelievable job at 210 pounds. And then you watch Logan James having what seems like the game of his career. And I can't believe that he's not going to have a huge open run with his Hamilton team, because he is tremendously talented. Now he's going to be the holder on extra point. It's fantastic to see all these guys do multiple things.
Extra point is up, and it is good. And Hamilton extends their lead over Chandler, 35-14. Logan James, his 2nd touchdown catch of the night, 5th of the season. And the Huskies are rolling in the battle for Arizona Avenue.
Game Time on Yurview is presented by Honor Health, honor above all, and in part by Global Credit Union, your world of financial possibilities. Pro Smile Implants will make you smile like a pro. Galaxy Concrete Coatings that are out of this world. Sands Chevrolet, Sands is the one. Right Way Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. If it is worth doing, do it the right way. And Paula Tempe Cinemas, where regularly priced movies are just $3.50.
Imagine a puzzle, ever-changing, 3D, with millions of pieces. This puzzle is you. Your heart is a piece, so are your lungs, your lymph nodes, and even your blood cells. Your brain? That's a puzzle within a puzzle, too complex to complete alone. From annual checkups to advanced treatments, Honor Health has assembled a team of trusted experts to help you put it all together.
We love our smiling high school football fans, and so does our sponsor, Pro Smile, your specialist for wisdom teeth and veneers. Fans joining us tonight on the Pro Smile Cam And it is the Hamilton student body, and of course they're all smiles. Their Huskies lead 35-14 in the biggest rivalry in the state. And I tell you what, one of the seniors, Logan James, has really stepped up.
My goodness, came into the game with 30 catches, 342 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Tonight alone, 6 catches, 156 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
A return for the Wolves. Boy, big return for Chandler. That is what they needed. Little special teams pumping some life into the team, and that was a big return there by Austin Reese, the sophomore. He had an interception in the first half, and a nice return there.
Well, if you notice Chandler, you got 2 or 3 guys having to go both ways for Chandler. You don't hear of that very often at the 6A level.
And take a look at the last scoring drive for Hamilton. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Not really a drive, just a play. 68 yards. Logan James taking it to the house. Right side, Lejander pushing that pile forward. And they're going to mark him right at midfield. So it'll bring up a second down and a little less than a yard.
Well, if you're looking at these two teams, you're saying Chandler's going to be in the 6A state playoffs and Hamilton's going to go to the Open. You see a lot of bright spots with Chandler in the fact that they can make a run a lot like Saguaro did last year. They kind of struggled a little bit during the regular season and went on a run when the playoff came.
If Chandler can get healthy, we got a timeout in the field for an injury. Take a look now at the 6A power rankings. Now, you've got Basha, Liberty, ALA, Queen Creek, and Brophy College Prep. They are... and Queen Creek, they're all going to get bumped up into the Open.
Yes.
So the first 5 you see right there, they're all going to be in the Open. So that would make Red Mountain currently at number 6 in the 6A rankings. They will be the top seed in 6A. So that would put Chandler, who currently sits at 13th, they would be the number 7 seed if the playoffs started tonight in 6A.
I would be surprised if, obviously, with this win tonight, Hamilton does not jump up in the rankings.
Yeah, currently they're number 2 in the 6A, so to speak, if once you take the Open teams out. Player down was Marquise Richardson of Hamilton. Now if we take a look at the Open Division power rankings and see what those look like. You got Marana, the 5A team. They've been pretty much at the top of the Open Division rankings since they started up. And then you got the rest of you got Horizon, another 5A team, as well as Higley. Shot to the right side. Pass is complete. And making the grab is Loudermilk, a pickup of 19. Loudermilk is a little banged up after the grab.
They've tried to hit this pass a couple times tonight, just a go route down the sideline. Loudermilk, talking about his size, 6'3", 235, a great target. Looks like he got his knee banged up a little bit there.
And he's still pretty close to the playing field, so they're going to call an injury timeout down the field as you take another look at the play. And as we do, you know, tomorrow is the bracket release show for the 4A through the Open tackle football, and then as well as the 4A, 5A, 6A, and flag football. That bracket release show is tomorrow from 8 to 10 a.m., and you can catch the webcast of that on the NFHS network. You can also catch that on the radio for 1580 The Fanatic. So the bracket release show tomorrow morning, 8 to 10 a.m.
Well, the conversation always goes this time of year, like Miranda, they're 5A team. Horizon, they're 5A team.
Higley.
And yet they might be thrown into the Open. And I've always said, as a former player, you come back to your 10-year reunion. Do you want to say, hey, we made the Open, got blasted in the first round? Or do you want to say, we won a state championship? I've always said, I want to win a state championship. I want to have a ring. I want to talk about that. Now, publicly, these schools, the coaches, have to embrace it. I promise you, privately, a lot of them are saying, I'd rather be out of the open.
And some of them are publicly saying that as well. You might remember once the original Open Division rankings came out, Conrad Hamilton from Desert Mountain, 5A team. They were originally number 2 in the initial Open Division rankings, and he said, we would like to stay in 5A.
Yes.
Because you remember they were in the Open Division last year, and they took a big loss in the opening round, and meanwhile, if they stayed in 5A last year, they might have had a shot to win the whole thing in 5A.
And you sit here and look over the years, there's been a couple 4A teams that have bumped up. Now 4A has opted out. But again, they get into the Open, they lose their opening playoff game by 3-4 touchdowns. It doesn't reward your great season. And so, actually, talking with Jack Harper before the game, is there going to be a time where maybe the Open has kind of outlived its existence, and only 6A teams just have the 6A be the Open, and let everybody else battle for their state championship?
Yeah, maybe it's served its purpose. 3rd down and 11. Parmigiano, boy, he gets buried. And look who's there to make the play. It is the sophomore, Derek LeBlanc. Defensive end. His dad, Derek, is the Arizona Cardinals defensive line coach. And it's Junior making the big play. His 7th sack of the season.
You look at him, 6'1", 205 pounds, another sophomore. I circle sophomores on my roster here, and 4.5 GPA, 6'1", 205. You're talking about the sacks, now 7 on the season, and just look out for LeBlanc. Keep an eye on him over the next couple of years. 4th
down, little miscommunication there between quarterback and receiver, and Hamilton's defense turns Chandler over on downs with 3:22 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, and Hamilton leading 35-14.
Where you're looking at 35-14, Hamilton obviously this second half has come out and dominated with the run. They hit you with a big pass to Logan James. And have kind of controlled this entire second half after Chandler kind of made it a game there at the end of the first half.
Yeah, the big touchdown at the end of the first half made it a one-score game. Boy, look at the big completion. Lucero to Rinaldi down the right sideline. What a beautiful ball by the senior quarterback to Rinaldi. The transfer from Saguaro, pick up a 38.
11 catches come to the game, 2 touchdowns, a 4.5 40 he runs. Great route, kind of dips in and bounces out and gets the ball again. But you see Rinaldi, the senior, as you said, transferred in from Saguaro, playing a big part of this offense.
Yeah, Rinaldi, a big track guy, runs the 100, 200, 400. In fact, he set the Saguaro school record in the 400 with the time 48.2. 1st and 10. Play action. James with the catch inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal, Huskies, as Hamilton is now in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again. And James's big night continues for Hamilton.
Night of his life against Chandler, his senior year. I mean, you can't put together a better story ending than that.
7 catches, a $169, 2 touchdowns now for Logan James. 2:20 remaining 3rd quarter. Lucero takes a shot to the end zone, and touchdown Hamilton. Reese Rinaldi, big touchdown, 8 yards out, and Rinaldi, a big drive here for Hamilton. Had a big catch earlier, 3 catches for 56 yards on the drive, but boy, what an absolute dime that was by Lucero.
I'm going to say, hey, much better catch than throw. The throw obviously is pretty good, but the catch to get both feet inbounds, tremendous job. And Rinaldi really hadn't mentioned his name before this drive. It's almost like Noel Mazzoni and the company said, hey, let's get Rinaldi
his touches, his due.
Yes, his due, his roses.
There we go. Rinaldi, he's got an offer from ASU, so Kenny Dillingham and company keeping a close eye on the senior Reese Rinaldi. 6'1", isn't he? But how about the night Lucero has had? Having a nice chat with his offensive coordinator there, Noel Mazzoni. And of course, when things are going good, Dale, they all huddle around the big screen pretty quickly.
They get all around that, and they got 2 really nice big screens down there. It's nice that I have in my living room. I do have to say, you mentioned track. And you and I went into the gymnasium to use the restroom before the game, and they have the track records up there. And I always glance at the shot put record. Because I'm the only undefeated track dude in the history of track. Carl Lewis, name them. They've all at least lost once.
Now Usain Bolt.
I'm 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
I got talked to go out for track my senior year at Saguaro.
Yes.
I threw the shot put 54 feet. Won a little 5-team meet. Come back on Monday. The track coach says, all right, we start out with a 3-mile run. I said, I got to go 3 feet. Boom, boom. Right? I'd like a little coaching. Boom, boom. No. Everybody does a 3-mile run. I said, I'm out. I retired undefeated as a track athlete. The only thing my dad ever let me quit.
You were one and done. Hello Stray was 1 and done.
But I think Hamilton's is 58 feet is what their
school record is,
yeah.
Really. You did 54 one time. Take a look at the Big O Tires scoring drive. Big O Tires, the team you trust, 4 plays, 69 yards, 56 of those yards from Rinaldi. And boy, Rinaldi did do a great job going up and getting that one for the touchdown. And we had the one drive previous. It was all running plays for the Huskies to get the touchdown. This time it was all pass plays, passing yards to get the touchdown. So they're showing a little bit of everything here.
Well, they are. I'm trying to understand what just happened there. Do they kick it out of bounds? What? Do we have a replay of that, Brock? I don't know. What just happened? I'm so involved in my story.
Well, the ball is currently spotted at the Hamilton 37-yard line.
After the kickoff. Obviously, you're not trying. They had the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty
after the touchdown.
The touchdown and extra point.
So Travis Dixon was just talking to his team there down the sidelines saying, guys, do not ruin the moment. You've got Chandler down 42-14. Just keep taking care of business, keep the foot on the gas pedal, and let's just go.
Yes, and again, that's where sometimes in these rivalry games, the emotions and all those things that I promise you Hamilton did not think they're going to be up 42-14 going to the fourth quarter against Chandler.
And let's go down to the field and check back in with Wes.
Yeah, guys, just extending off of what you're saying about Coach Travis Dixon. He's fired up on this sideline. Makes you wonder, got playoffs coming up next. Is he just trying to set a high tone for what's coming up next? Up 3-4 touchdowns, and he is not letting off the gas.
You know, we talked to Travis Dixon before the game, Wes, and, you know, we asked him, you know, what was your biggest memory? Jay Arnold in now at quarterback with the run. gets brought down. We asked him what his favorite memory was as a player. He looked at Wes and I straight in the eyes, said, never lost to him with Chandler. And Dixon was the quarterback of the first 2 state championship teams here at Hamilton in 03 and 04. Boy, that one in 03, what a game that was. Triple overtime. They beat Mountain View 35-28. And then in 04, they beat Mountain Ridge 31-7. So Dixon in his first year leading his alma mater. The ball is loose. Huskies pick it up. Hamilton defense coming up big once again, and this time it is Xavion Brazil with the fumble recovery.
Ball comes loose on the run pass option there, and you're taught to pick it up and run. It looked like you had a chance there. The flag thrown. I'm not so sure if a Hamilton player came onto the field before the play was over.
I think it was a sideline warning against Hamilton.
But again, Chandler moving the football and running the football, and then you turn the ball over. They've done that now a couple times tonight, and you can't do that when, number one, you're undermanned. You've lost some of your guys, and number two, you're playing against Hamilton.
Travis Dixon just wants to try to get on the same page there with the official. We're under a minute remaining here in the third quarter. And the Huskies, they have outscored the Wolves 21-0 here in the third quarter. Taking a shot right side, laying out, and coming up with the grab. Are you kidding me? What a play. Sabram Torres lays out, but we have a penalty flag down.
Absolutely unbelievable reach out. Look at this extension. You actually see some white jersey coming at him.
And they're bringing it back. And they're going to say it was a pick play.
Now, as spectacular as the throw and catch was, Chris, explain to me why you're throwing the ball down the field right now. You're running
it's
the ball.
It's a rivalry game. That's why.
You're running the ball at will.
Yes.
You're imposing your will on Chandler. You're up 42-14. And you're throwing the ball down the field.
I agree.
I
agree. But it is a rivalry game, and sometimes the thinking can go out the window a little bit. And look who it is. Once again, Logan James with the grab. And we are through 3 quarters here at Hamilton High School. And it has been all Huskies in the battle for Arizona Avenue. Hamilton 42, Chandler 14, fourth quarter. When we come back, you're watching Game Time on...
At Grulix Automotive, we run on honesty and integrity. We service every make and model, including high-end sports cars, luxury vehicles, even the classics. We take our job seriously, and we're still family-owned and operated. If you want quality results from technicians who know how to do it right the first time, Grulix is the name you ought to know.
When your auto needs a fix, call Grulix.
Are you facing plumbing problems and need a reliable solution? Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, or an upgrade to a tankless water heater, Right Way has you covered.
And for a limited time, save 10% off repairs and installations. Don't let plumbing issues ruin your day. Call Right Way at 480-WE-FIX-IT and we'll get a plumber to your door. If it's worth doing, do it the right way.
So, what do we think about the new Tacoma? Lumberjack?
It's a keeper.
Ranch hand?
I reckon I'd trade my horse for one.
Nice. Bigfoot? It's true. A lot of leg room. Thanks, you guys.
Pat?
Let's do it.
The all-new Tacoma. It passes the rugged test. Right now, lease the all-new Tacoma for just $349 a month. Toyota. Let's go places.
Hamilton leading Chandler 42-14 as we head to the fourth quarter. And what a homecoming it has been this season for Huskies head coach Travis Dixon. Mentioned he led the Huskies to back-to-back state titles 03-04. There's the big game against Mountain View. Triple overtime, getting the victory over the Toros. Dixon leading the way as they won that one 35-28 in 3 overtimes. Wow. And he is now back leading the way here for Hamilton. His first year at his alma mater. As you look at some of his resume, he plays college ball at UNLV, had some stops in colleges and as well as high schools here. Higley. Last year he was the head coach at Eastmark. And they brought him over. You talked to Brett Palmer, athletic director for Hamilton. He said we weren't looking for the biggest name necessarily. We're looking for the best fit. And I would say Travis Dixon has been an excellent fit here for the Huskies, as his team will be heading to the Open Division, most likely with a win here tonight. And he knows what the tradition's all about here at Hamilton, the success of this Huskies program. Got penalty flags.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I just got a text. SCA.
Yes.
I guess won the game 28-6. Game was called with 30 seconds left because of a brawl down in Eloy, Santa Cruz.
Because of what?
A brawl.
Oh, a brawl. Oh, geez. That's not good.
I just asked, is everybody on our team okay? And they said, yes.
And there you go. And Lucero slides in for the first down in Chandler Hamilton. You know, we talked about the success of Hamilton, but Chandler as well. You take a look at the all-time AIA big school state titles, Mountain View leading the way. Then you got Hamilton with 7. And then you got Chandler right behind them with 6. And Chandler won 5 big school state titles in a row. You know, Hamilton's, all their titles, all 7 within a 10-year span. And all 6 of Chandler's, they were within a 7-year span, including the 5 in a row. Impressive runs.
Well, I wish somebody knocked Mountain View off, because that 78 state title.
Yes. That was you.
There's a guy named Rodney Brewer, a running back, who I still don't think we would have tackled.
He's still running?
My goodness.
So penalty against the Huskies. That wipes out the first down. It brings up 3rd down and 13. Lucero drops it off. Brown. He's going to get brought down. And that's going to bring up 4th down and about 3.
What a job that Jacob Brown does. Not only the running the football, we talked about him having 100 carries, 553 yards coming to the game. He's added to that. But the 20 receptions, he's just a reliable target out of the backfield. Sure hands, catches the ball, almost picks up the first down.
So Hamilton elects to punt here in 4th and 3. Logan James, why not? Been doing everything else tonight. Man, it's going to be a fair catch. The Wolves have the ball at their own 30-yard line when we come back. 9:55 remaining. Hamilton up big.
As a member-owned financial services cooperative, we've been putting people before profit for 75 years. And take pride in being a part of your Valley community. Through fundraising initiatives, volunteering, and supporting community events, we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve. Global Credit Union. Strength in community, strength in members.
It's easy to find stores that sell and install tires, but many of them don't offer critical services like alignment. Did you know the warranty from the tire manufacturer could be voided if your car's out of alignment? At Big O, we install and maintain every tire we sell, as well as offer many other auto repair services. And yes, that includes alignments. Here at Big O, everything we do is to protect you and your car. Guess that's why tires is in our name. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
That's what Brad said.
4 of...
They're off
Pollock Cinemas, where regularly priced movies are just $3.50. $3.50 there at Pollock Cinemas. That's a good deal. I'll tell you what's... Speaking of movies, Anthony Robles, the Hamilton wrestling coach, in his first year leading the Huskies program, NCAA champion at ASU, 3-time All-American. A movie about his life is coming out, the movie Unstoppable. That's going to be premiering in select theaters on December 6th. And will stream on Prime Video January 16th. So Anthony Robles' life story, Unstoppable, movie starring Jennifer Lopez. And he's currently out and about going to the premieres. He was in New York City last weekend. He was in London earlier this week.
Really?
So he's really, it's kind of a worldwide thing he's got going on right now. So congratulations on Anthony Robles, who's going to be in his first year as the Hamilton head coach. And there is Huskies coming up with another one. And this time it is Marquise Richardson, the junior, with the interception for Hamilton.
6'3", 180 pounds. He's only a junior. 61 tackles coming into the game. And when the coaches say you have a nose for the football, sometimes the football just comes to you. He just plays his single safety position there, drop back in the middle of the field. Ball came to him like he was a magnet.
Take another look. He was just waiting for it there.
You just got to make sure you catch the ball. That's why a lot of defensive backs are playing defensive back, because they have a hard time catching it. They used to be wide receivers. Hey, you can't catch the ball. Let's move you to defensive back.
And handoff to the right side. Jacob Brown's going to get brought down about the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5. So you got a 42-14 lead with about 9.5 minutes remaining. So if Hamilton is in the 6A playoffs, that would start next Friday. If they're in the Open Division playoffs, that would start in 2 weeks.
Well, what's always interesting is I love to see how teams kind of run these plays out. Why aren't you running this play clock all the way down? Why are you snapping the ball 15, 16, 17 seconds later? It doesn't make any sense. And as our producer Brock said, rivalry, yeah, you can say rivalry, 42-14. We put it to you. I feel like I have a conversation with Brock. No, we'd want to get off the field. We want to get off the field. We want to get healthy. We're not doing that to the Giants or the Commanders or the Eagles. We're getting off the field healthy.
And that is the key, because it's a bigger picture.
Yes.
You're thinking about winning a state championship.
I mean, you're still lining up on the football instead of huddling out. This does not make sense to me. They're snapping the ball again with 26 seconds left on the play clock.
And it's Skylar Cole with the carry.
They could have run already a minute and a half more off the clock. Right now, I don't want my guys taking any more snaps than they need to, because you might be playing next week.
Correct.
Doubtful, but you might.
And if somebody were to go down, boy, be just absolutely kicking yourself. And now Hamilton's in the Rhino Shield red zone. Rhino Shield, never paint your house again. Ball spotted at the Chandler 19. Lucero's going to go to the air, then can't find anybody. He's going to bring it down. Now he's going to bounce it to the outside. Delivers middle of the field, and the catch is made. And fighting for more yardage for Hamilton.
It looks like Logan James again.
It is Logan James once again. Boy, what a game for him. 9 catches, 196 yards, plus the 2 touchdowns. What a game to have your senior year against your rival Chandler.
So you're throwing the football, your starting quarterback running around, putting himself in danger. You're throwing the football to your starting tight end who's had the game of his life, and you're going to throw it again.
And it's 1st and goal from the 8. Catches made. Touchdown Hamilton. This time it's Skylar Cole, the sophomore, from 8 yards out. Another look. Lucero to Cole. Hamilton extends the lead. Been really impressed with the sophomore, Skylar Cole. Dale, I know you've talked about it. It seems like every time we turn around, we're talking about a freshman or a sophomore, just the young talent that is out here. Extra point is up, and it is good. 6:50 remaining in this one. Hamilton 49, Chandler 14. You're watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all.
Game Time on Yurview is presented in part by Today's Patio. The season of relaxation is here. The Arizona Gun Safety Council. Gun safety saves lives. Goodwill. It feels good to do good. State 48 Roofing. Keep your roof sexy with the #1 roofer in Arizona. Gruelig's Automotive Repair for the long haul. And Rhino Shield.
Never paint your house again. Rhino Shield.
Imagine a puzzle, ever-changing, 3D, with millions of pieces. This puzzle is you. Your heart is a piece, so are your lungs, your lymph nodes, and even your blood cells. Your brain? That's a puzzle within a puzzle, too complex to complete alone. From annual checkups to advanced treatments, Honor Health has assembled a team of trusted experts to help you put it all together.
Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in women in the U.S., and it accounts for 30% of all new women's cancers each year. Will it be your mother, your wife, your sister, your coworker, a neighbor, a friend who will find herself in the fight of her life? A gift to Honor Health Cancer Care puts you in her circle of care, providing support to breast cancer patients. Give her strength for the fight. Make your donation to Honor Health Cancer Care today.
Make me smile.
Gladys Murray, all she does is worry. She even worries about,
where do all our lost socks go?
but when it comes to AC, plumbing, or water softener needs, she's never lost. And
hey, Dad, can I play?
Yeah. Tired of repainting your home year after year?
And this football game tonight.
Yes. So Chandler's offense back out on the field. They'll start from their own 20-yard line. And we now have a running clock. 35-point lead here for Hamilton in the second half. You get a running clock in the first half if it's 42 points or more. Goes to 35 in the second half.
So was that what Hamilton was after? Again, I have a really hard time when you're sitting there dominating an opponent and you're throwing the football, especially when you're able to run the football like Hamilton has been able to do tonight. And obviously Hamilton the more dominant team physically, talent-wise. I don't know why Noel Mazzoni isn't saying, okay, if I'm going to throw the football, we're going to still run the clock down to 5 seconds.
Those are valid questions. Those are certainly valid questions.
Is Wes with us down there? Can Wes hear us?
Wes is down there.
Can he hear us? Is he paying attention or is he cold?
Well, he's certainly cold. We got a timeout on the field. And now Chandler's going to call a timeout. Well, the right-way heating, cooling, and plumbing defensive player of the game. And it is Hamilton's Tui Pulotu. And he has been a big-time playmaker for the Huskies here tonight, the senior.
I mean, some of those plays are not going to go in the stat book. But right there, breaking up the pass, hitting you with the shoulder pads, and those type of things that are just innate to you. Some of those you can't coach. You know, you think, okay, I'm going to coach just about everything, but there's some things these kids need to know by themselves or understand by themselves. And I know the frustration for me is when I grew up, when you grew up, we watched football.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of kids today who don't watch college or NFL.
Which is amazing.
You know, and so you have to go over more detail with them about how to handle things.
The Right Way Defensive Player of the Game is brought to you by Right Way Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. If it's worth doing, do it the right way. The Wolves punt it away. Hamilton's offense will take over. Well, the Arizona Criminal Justice Commission creates safer communities by raising awareness about the importance of gun safety. See a gun, tell someone. Learn more at gunsafetysaveslives.com. So we got 4.5 minutes remaining here. Huskies, Wolves, two perennial powers, two programs located just 4 miles apart on Arizona Avenue. And you look, it was the Wolves. They won the first two Open Division state titles. Both of those were Rick Garrettson's first 2 years. Went undefeated both of those years. And it was in 2020 that they beat Hamilton for that state championship. Shot down the sidelines. Pass is complete. And you mentioned it earlier, Dale, but Chandler and Hamilton are the only two programs that have been in the Open Division playoffs all 5 years.
Yeah. I'm trying to be reserved, Chris.
You are, and I see you fighting it over there.
I don't like what is going on right now. Whether it's Travis Dixon's saying we're going to do this, or whether it's Noel Mazzoni, both of them are dead wrong.
And handoff.
It's one thing to hand the ball off, and if you can't stop me, you can't stop me. Why is this play clock not running down to below 10 seconds every single play? None of it makes sense. You hammered your point home. You're up 49-14. You beat your rival. You stomped on them, and then you can snap this ball with 20 seconds left.
Chandler's defense stepping up. Now, obviously, Hamilton looking to make a deep run for a football state championship. But how about the Hamilton boys cross country team? They won the state championship last weekend. They set a state record for points scored with 26 and another state record for a team time of 1:19.12. The individual winner, Zarian Rodriguez, just a junior, ran it in 15 minutes 20 seconds. And then the girls badminton team for Hamilton won a state title, finished the year undefeated. Their second state title in the last 3 years. And then the boys golf, Joseph Nelson, the Hamilton Husky, he won the individual state championship. High school kid, Dale, shot 67-67 at Aguila Golf Course in Laveen.
Do they play 9 holes in the state championship? 67? Are you kidding me? That's a high school kid?
Back-to-back 67s. Impressive. Our Jared Donnan saying he thinks it was a par 3 course. Not fair.
Absolutely crazy.
But I'd love to see the success, not just with football. And obviously Mike Woods does a wonderful job with the baseball program here, won so many state championships. And Sharon Vanis has had success with the girls volleyball team. Doing things right here at Hamilton High School. And their athletic director, Brett Palmer, does a wonderful job of taking care of us. The booth we're in here tonight is terrific.
My goodness. I didn't realize how much room that we have when Wes isn't up here.
And Hamilton adds another touchdown here.
Good for them.
Jeremiah Huckabee, the senior, this time. 2-yard touchdown run for Huckabee.
Well, I'd like to announce Scottsdale Christian Academy.
Yes.
34-6.
Final.
According to our friend Brad Sesmat, we had a SCA at his pick sixes, according to somebody who's at the game. At the end of the game, and both teams started to brawl. They called the game with 30 seconds left.
Oh my goodness.
They didn't add the 6 points up, so the final was 34-6. Against it, we're the 12 seed, they're the 5 seed.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Move on to next week. I told the boys I want to see them on Monday, and I'll get to see them.
You're going to get them.
Do you think my pep talk to them was, please don't lose this game, because otherwise all those coaches have to go spend time with their wives.
There's that last touchdown there by the Huckabee. Here's some other, that'll do it, folks. This one is a final, and it is the Hamilton Huskies. They get the big win in the battle for Arizona Avenue, 56-14 over Chandler. And the Huskies finish up the regular season with a record of 9-1. Meanwhile, Chandler, they wrap up the regular season with a record of 5-5. Now the question is, where is Chandler ranked in the 6A playoffs? And for Hamilton, will they be in the 6A playoffs, or will they be moved up to the open division? We'll get those answers tomorrow morning from the bracket release show, 8 to 10 a.m. You can watch the webcast on NFHS Network or listen to the radio at 1580 The Fanatic. But a big win for the Huskies over the Wolves.
It's fascinating because, again, there's so much open-ended to this thing. And the one thing I have no problems with the AIA. I've come to like a lot of the guys that work there. But to not give out what the ranking system is based on.
The formula.
Does not make any sense.
Yeah.
And you and I talked off the air about what happened with SCA, and you're told that strength of schedule does matter, but sometimes it doesn't seem to matter. And margin of victory doesn't matter, but sometimes it does matter, and nobody knows. And if you just released it, then everybody would understand, okay, well, this is what it is.
You want transparency.
Right. And to keep it hidden doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Well, there's the moment raising the trophy, the battle for Arizona Avenue, and this year it belongs to the Huskies. Last year it was Chandler in a wide margin, and this year it's Hamilton with the big win. And let's go down to the field where Wes is standing by with a happy Huskies coach, Travis Dixon.
I'm here with the winning coach, Coach Travis Dixon. Coach, you've been a part of this rivalry as a player and now as a coach. How good does it feel to get the victory?
Man, I'm happy for the seniors. It's been a long season. This one's been circled on the calendar for me for a long time since I took the job, man. I'm excited. I'm happy for this group of guys, man. They did a heck of a job, man. I'm proud of them.
Coach, one thing I love about you is you don't change up from the first snap all the way to the end, whether you're up 35 points or not. You coach hard from beginning to end. How do you transition from regular season to postseason with that kind of attitude?
I think the tempo, the mindset sets itself. The guys know what we're really working for. That's one step in our journey, man. And we got more football to play, and that's what I'm excited about. And I'm just happy the trophy's home now.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, Wes, and thank you to Hamilton head coach Travis Dixon. In his first year leading his alma mater, he gets the big victory, 56-14 over the arch rival Chandler Wolves. The Huskies, they're getting all of the hardware here tonight. You got the Battle for Arizona Avenue. You got the rivalry series.
Got hats.
Apparently it's a hat game.
Wow.
We got T-shirts coming as well.
Medals, hats.
But I tell you what, that's not the hardware that Hamilton is looking for. They want the hardware you get for winning a state championship at the end of the year. Step aside for a break. Still plenty to come from here at Hamilton High School. All Huskies here tonight as they take out Chandler 56-21.
Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in women in the U.S., and it accounts for 30% of all new women's cancers each year. Will it be your mother, your wife, your sister, your coworker, a neighbor, a friend who will find herself in the fight of her life? A gift to Honor Health Cancer Care puts you in her circle of care, providing support to breast cancer patients. Give her strength for the fight. Make your donation to Honor Health Cancer Care today.
Gladys Murray, all she does is worry. She even worries about,
where do all our lost socks go?
But when it comes to AC, plumbing, or water softener needs, she's never lost as she uses Collins Comfort. Collins will be there in minutes, not days, and there's never a trip charge or service fee with any repair. There's no worry.
No worry.
AC or plumbing problems? In a hurry? No worry. Call Collins at 480-NO-WORRY. Collins Comfort, home of no worry service and pricing.
Hey, Dad, can I play?
Yeah. Oh, I just got hit.
That's okay. You can try again.
That's the difference between a game and real life.
What do you mean?
In real life, you need to treat guns with special care because people can get hurt, or even worse.
Don't you keep your guns locked up?
Yes, but if you ever see one, don't touch it and call an adult right away.
Okay, Dad. Can we play now?
Yeah, let's go conquer the universe.
Talk to your kids about gun safety. Lock, store, protect.
Tired of repainting your home year after year? Introducing Rhino Shield, the revolutionary solution that's not paint. Rhino Shield is a durable ceramic that bonds to your home, creating a shield against harsh weather conditions. Say goodbye to frequent repainting, cracking, and peeling. Resist UV rays, keeping your home looking beautiful for years to come. Rhino Shield is backed by our 25-year warranty, giving you peace of mind and confidence in your investment. Rhino Shield, the future of home protection.
Rhino Shield.
The postgame report is brought to you by Sands Chevrolet. Sands is the one.
Welcome to the Sands Chevrolet post-game report. Sands is the one, and Hamilton is the one here tonight. They get the big victory over Chandler in the battle for Arizona Avenue. 56-14 is your final. This was a 21-14 game, and then the Huskies just ran away with it from there.
I mean, Chandler scored last drive of the first half and seemingly got themselves right back into this football game, and second half was a completely different story.
Well, tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Galaxy Concrete Coatings. Concrete coatings that are out of this world. Speaking of out of this world, that's how you can describe tonight's player of the game, and it is the senior tight end, Logan James. 9 catches, 196 yards, and 2 touchdowns here tonight.
30 catches coming into the game. Almost a third of his catches this season now came in this game. I love the way he makes himself a big target. He's 6'1", 220 pounds. And I think the thing that a lot of people don't understand is look how dangerous he is after he catches the ball.
196 yards here tonight, 342 yards on the season. Coming into tonight.
Yep. And so look for him. Obviously, they found a new weapon, whether they're going to the 6A playoffs or whether they're going to the Open playoffs. Look for and watch out for number 88.
Yeah, Hamilton was number 11 in the Open Division Power Rankings this week. The top 8 make it to the Open Division. And now tonight's plays of the game is brought to you by Parker & Sons. Cooling, heating, electrical, and plumbing experts were not your average Joe. And I'll tell you what, this was an above average night for the senior quarterback for Hamilton, Rich Lucero. 4 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. What a night for the senior.
Couple really nice throws. I mean, you talk about where he put that ball right there. Tremendous. Again, looking forward to seeing him play in the playoffs, whether it's Open or whether it's a 6A.
Hamilton Huskies, they win the battle for Arizona Avenue. The Sands Chevrolet post-game report continues when we come back. Hamilton with the big win over Chandler, 56-14. Hamilton 35 unanswered points to end the game.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Every outdoor space has different needs. This sectional makes our large patio feel cozy. Very cozy. We needed a dining set with a smaller profile, but big enough for unexpected guests. These chaise lounges and the big umbrella allow us to relax any time of the day. Sometimes all day, right, Mom? And when it's time to wind down, this fire pit is very persuasive.
Today's patio. All your patio needs.
Aww. Okay, let's scamper along. Wow, it's a whole herd. Well, you know what? More time for me to spend in my new Tundra. And a turtle. Guess it's time to catch up on my reading.
Cherish your time in a Toyota Tundra. Right now, get low 1.99% financing for up to 48 months on any Tundra model. Toyota, let's go places.
Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in women in the U.S., and it accounts for 30% of all new women's cancers each year. Will it be your mother, your wife, your sister, your coworker, a neighbor, a friend who will find herself in the fight of her life? A gift to Honor Health Cancer Care puts you in her circle of care, providing support to breast cancer patients. Give her strength for the fight. Make your donation to Honor Health Cancer Care today.
Monsoon season is here. Is your roof ready to weather the storm? Go to state48roofing.com to get your courtesy roof inspection right now. State 48 Roofing is the #1 referred roofing contractor in Arizona. Go to state48roofing.com right now.
Welcome back to the Sands Chevrolet post-game report. Sands is the one. All Hamilton here tonight, 56-14, 35 unanswered points. They led 21-14, and then they just ran away with it. And this was our 43rd season of high school football here on Yurview, and a special thanks to our entire crew all season long and all the hard work they did to bring you the broadcast of high school football right here.
A lot of big names there.
There are a lot of big names in there.
Scott Santiago, he's been around almost as long as I have.
Almost, yeah.
And I'm old.
Terrific work. Randy Carson leading the way, and Brock Kraft, can't say enough about the job that Brock Kraft did. All the broadcasts, as well as getting so much work done during the week.
Wow.
Working with Wes, getting his stories done for the halftime shows. Just terrific job by our crew.
Halftime Nick.
How about Jared Donnins, our statistician? Another great year with him. Jimmy Rincon, the veteran. Always great to have Jimmy with us.
Well, you know when you're missing a guy, how much you miss him.
Oh, yeah.
And Jared, went on vacation for a week or two. And
felt like longer.
Yeah, it did. It did. You miss guys like that, and obviously you look at this staff and the crew, and tremendous work by all of them all year long. Whether it was 110 degrees in September or whether it was 40 degrees tonight, all of them did a fantastic job.
Well, Dale, final thoughts on our season here and what you see maybe heading in the postseason.
Well, again, I think it's going to be a fun ride.
Yeah.
Well, once the Open is settled and we know tomorrow morning what everything's going to look like, I think it's going to be a fantastic month of November. And then I think the first week of December for these guys. And congratulations to my SCA
I was just going to say that. Yes, I was going to squeeze that in.
12 seed. We beat the 5 seed, Santa Cruz Valley. And evidently it was called with 30 seconds left because we intercepted a ball and there was a brawl.
Okay.
And 4 of their offensive linemen got kicked out. I'm hoping none of ours did, because we now have to play next week, and if you get kicked out, you're going to miss next week.
That's right.
I will find out as soon as we get off this broadcast if we're all eligible.
And you're going to go for the repeat, going for back-to-back state championships. Well, tonight does bring a close for the 43rd season of high school football on Yurview. And we say thank you for making it so special. For our producer, Brock Kraft, for Nick Kelly, Wes Horton, Dale Hellstroy, and our entire Yurview broadcast team. Hella Stray. I'm Chris Harris, saying so long from Hamilton High School. Don't look at me like that. Huskies with the victory, 56-14 over Chandler. To watch a replay of tonight's game, you can log on to watch.yurview.com. Thanks for watching Game Time on Yurview, presented by Honor Health. Honor above all. And have a great night, everybody, and thanks for joining us.
At Grulix Automotive, we run on honesty and integrity. We service every make and model, including high-end sports cars, luxury vehicles, even the classics. We take our job seriously, and we're still family-owned and operated. If you want quality results from technicians who know how to do it right the first time, Grulix is the name you ought to know.
When your auto needs a fix, call Grulix.
It's easy to find stores that sell and install tires, but many of them don't offer critical services like alignments. Did you know the warranty from the tire manufacturer could be voided if your car's out of alignment? At Big O, we install and maintain every tire we sell, as well as offer many other auto repair services. And yes, that includes alignments. Here at Big O, everything we do is to protect you and your car. Guess that's why tires is in our name. Big O Tires.